Mascot, welcome in. Congratulations on claiming first. Doing patiently waiting for Twitch to tell me that the warm-up break is kicked off, and then I'm going to get some water. Something, but it's because I set everything up and left everything running after the last stream. So I'm just like, okay, I don't need to do anything. Forever. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water, and then after the warm-up break is done, we'll get back into Promise Mascot Agency. Hello Kramet, hello Torpor, welcome in both. And Torpor, thank you for that treat for the bar staff. Get that sorted now. It's a gummy worm. Like a tiny baby gummy worm. Less than a minute left on that warm-up break, thankfully. Oh. And we got some more follows earlier today, so we're now only 6 followers away from the god-awful Harvey Birdman game. Terrifying times. Thank you for contributing to the Resist or Serve challenge. I'm genuinely considering, instead of doing what I was planning on doing, which is bumping it back up to make up for lost stream days, and then not doing that ever again, I'm genuinely considering just continuing to bump it up, and it's one of those sort of ongoing challenges. Because I don't think it's fair to the community to only have it running for 30 days, considering how expensive it is. It's going to take you folks a long time to build up that level of points, particularly seeing as you can only spend a certain amount on it per stream. Yeah, so we might do that. I think it's fairer that way. Right, warm-up break is over, and I am very, very excited. I did not stop playing this after the stream ended. What I have been doing since we were last all together earlier today is I have been going around town, cleaning up shrines, picking up upgrades, and like getting us a little bit further along in terms of levels and money, so that we can really make a good go of it when we send out our first mascot on their first job during this stream, because we will progress more of the plot now we're all back together. A little part of me is tempted to just keep playing this until it is done, because I am really, really enjoying my time with it. This is absolutely a Game of the Year contender for me. So, let's go on over. And I have pre-prepped us to meet with our first friend of the stream. We are at the shrine. And I am clicked out of the game. Silly me. And we're going to go and talk to the priest. Who is a little crow. A little crow mascot. Check this guy out. Anushi-kun. Hello, can I help you? Nice to meet you. My name is Michizane, and this is Pinky. Oh, Pinky's got new nail art, by the way. I've been picking up a lot of nail art for her, so I've just been, like, repainting her as I've gone along. Straight out of Animal Crossing. He is very Animal Crossing mascot, isn't he? An auspicious name. I haven't seen any oxen yet, so I hope it's just a coincidence. What the hell are you talking about, Michi? The Michizane of old died during his exile and had a number of encounters with oxen, even after death. Those oxen seemed to guide his fate. Neat! This game is educational! How dare there be edutainment in my Yakuza game? Don't worry, this guy isn't that important. I am just delighted that you would pay me a visit. I love him already. Can we keep him? He's so cute. Oh, I hope they made a plushie of him. Oh, I learned something very interesting about this game whilst we've been having a midday break, as it were. I came here to burn time, not to learn. I mean, I love a game that teaches us stuff while we're having fun, personally, but I'm a Zoombini speedrunner, so of course I'd say that. Oh my god, what a cutie! Okay, exceptional joke to walk in on, Tidders, well done. Ah, yeah, folks that were here earlier won't get a hello, because it's not been 6 hours since I was last live. I'm gonna need to update Chibi's understanding of, when to welcome people, I think. Oopsie. Actually, I can do something about that. It does mean that people that have already had a welcome during the stream will get another one, but, where is it? It's here, isn't it? Settings. Reset. There we go. Let's make that 3 hours. Okay, so the first time you speak, it's going to make noise for everybody that's already here, but it means that anybody that was here earlier that comes in now will also get a welcome, which is what we want HobbyTan to do. Ah, pardon my manners. My name is Kanushi-kun. I am the priest in charge of this shrine. He's a former delinquent! We have to keep him. So, interesting thing I learned about this game. So we know that they've got fucking Tokusatsu royalty voicing the Tokusatsu character. They've got Yakuza royalty voicing the Yakuza character. The voice acting chops, the Japanese voice acting chops behind this game are fucking S tier. The developer of this game is English. This is an England-developed game. It was not developed by a Japanese dev team. They've done their fucking homework. And I am impressed. Like, not only is this very, very close to accurate in terms of, like, how things are portrayed, how things are set up. Was the Kamen Rider guy a Sentai VA too? Yes. Yes, Kramet. Yeah, the VA chops for this game are just fucking amazing. I'm still blown away by the amount of, like, really high caliber talent they've managed to get on for this indie game. And this is like the second or third game this dev has done. What the fuck? They're going places. This is a dev to watch for definite. Priest and shrine caretaker. Being a priest in a dying town is a lonely job, and managing the sins of a town like Kasumachi is a tiring way to live. He does look a little tired. I really hope they make a plushie of him. The Promise Mascot agency has opened. We're visiting people in town to advertise our services and see how we can help. I suspect you and I share a similar past, Michizane. The kind of past that can transform all those that come into contact with it. Oh my god, I just realised. He's not a crow. He has 3 feet. He's a Yatagarasu. Oh my god, that's so cool. Yatagarasu is a legendary, for want of a better description, crow cryptid. So this is very exciting. Okay, I'm calm. Hey, Nautical Menace. I hope you're doing well today. Why hasn't HobbyTan said hello to you? Oh no, has Chibi broken? No, Chibi's not broken. They're just having a bad time. Yakuza as a content warning. Yes, because they have some very specific kinds of gang-related violence. That bit of the game is over now. We watched him cut his finger off. But I know that kind of self-mutilation can be kind of triggering for some people. And there may be other instances of similar things throughout the game that I'm not aware of yet, because this is a first playthrough. Not broken but having a hard time? Mood. Yeah, no, HobbyTan is still alive, but they're struggling apparently. I mean, aren't we all? Were you a Yakuza too? How many people did you kill? I'm trying to get a number out of this guy, but he's no fun. Thanks, Pinky. The laws of this country entrapped me before I could make it that far. I used to be in a biker gang. Ah. That in turn led me into incarceration. Like your ally here, I'm not ashamed of my past. Life is an expedition that has delivered me to the pilgrimage I am now on. I love him. New favourite mascot. New favourite mascot. Oh, things that I have learnt through passive observation whilst pootling about in my truck over the course of the day. Imagine riding a bike with 3 legs. I mean, maybe that's why the third one's like up and not down. Like he's just used to standing on 2 legs now. There was a war. And this town was actually originally 2 towns, and after the war the 2 towns were merged, well, as a result of the war the 2 towns were merged together. but one of the towns was entirely populated by a cult. So yet another tick in the box for things that make this game just perfect for me. There's a cult. But there's rumours that the cult that were part of the original towns are the reason that the town is cursed now. Also, this shrine has no statues, which is very, very unusual. But it turns out the reason it has no statues is because the mayor sold them to make some money for himself. The shrine is in complete disrepair. Kanushkan is the only being, I should say, looking after it. And that's a lot to look after all by yourself. So, yet again, the mayor is just sucking the life out of this fucking town.
罪も悪行もすべて成長のための糧なんでさ。巡礼の道行きでこの町が神職としての使命が足を呼び寄せたってことなんでしょうね。
All of our transgressions and misdeeds are mentors for development. No, seriously, I fucking love him. This is exactly how I think about shit. My pilgrimage drew me to this town and my new priestly calling. I mean, I'd never be a priest. It's not really my bag, but we would not be the people we are today were it not for the things that we had done and seen before today. Why this hole? The curse of Castlemachi is notorious. Clearly this is a town that needs comfort. I want to hug him. I want to hug him and I never want to let go. Speaking of which, is there anything we can help you out with? This shrine has clearly seen better days. This shrine has been permitted to wither for a ghastly amount of time. I wish to restore it, but lack the funds. Leave it with us. We'll see if we can help. I can already feel the winds that blow through this town changing. Michizane, I can tell you have a burning desire to succeed. Pinky, this town has beaten you down, but yet you still get up to fight. I love him so much. You hear that, Michi? We gotta fight fate and destroy the evil in this town. This may be impertinent, but would you like to become a mascot support hero? Me? I believe that our mascots could benefit from your guidance. You may be right. I will become a mascot support hero. Often we just need some guidance in a time of need. Love him so much. Yeah, he's officially my favourite character in the whole game now. A prison sentence and my work as a priest doesn't even come close to repaying the debt I owe to society. This will be part of my pilgrimage. Thank you. I'm sure our mascots will come to rely on your spiritual direction and life experience. Please do not hesitate to call on me. Oh, I have some friends to introduce you to as well. Is there anything else I should know about the town? I advise you to visit the shrines around town. They will provide the help and guidance you'll need. Each has its own history and sense of peace. They're all quite wonderful, but they have fallen into a state of disrepair. If all they need is a clean, I might be able to help. Come and talk to me once you have visited some, and I'll tell you more about them. I have done, I think, 89% now of all the shrines on the map. That is what I've been doing whilst I've not been live today. There are 30 of them around town. Why don't you try and find them all? I have been visiting the shrines. That is great news. So easy to take them for granted these days. Is it normal for so many foxes to be there? No, that is something that has happened since your arrival. Do you have a special relationship with foxes? Foxes have always seemed to gather around my boss back home. Then maybe they are acting on your boss's behalf. Hello, Cyborg. Welcome in. No worries at all. I hope you had a wonderful time at the con and get some good rest under you now. But thank you for popping in to say hello. Can that happen?
Oh.
Anything can happen in this world. Have you felt any benefit from visiting the shrines? Business is better after visiting one. This is not true. We've not done any business yet. I've been waiting to do business. Was his boss a kitsune? Maybe. Maybe. She did have, like, fox furs on her shoulder. So maybe. Also, hello, Modhill. I've never felt the benefits of visiting a shrine so immediately. This is a special town. There is a lot of energy here. Some of it is good, a lot of it bad. Good always shines through and makes a mark where it can. We ain't complaining. Wonderful. Please visit more of the shrines around town and pay me another visit. Ah, that's how we level him up. I continue to be surprised by this town. I can see that you are continuing to benefit from the town's shrines. Everybody is fundamentally good, but evil spirits twist the world. This town suffers more than most, but if you do good, good will happen. What drew you to this town? I'm enthralled by the curse of Kasamachi. It is a truly strange occurrence. This town needs a lot of help, and the previous priest left a long time ago. I needed to atone for my past, and this town seemed to welcome someone with a great deal of atoning to do. Did you murder someone? Fucking hell, Pinky. You can't keep asking people that. It is not a good conversation starter. No. There was no single event that grave. My crimes caused suffering for a lot of people over a great deal of time. Scams, robberies, and fraud all have far more victims than you may first realise. My vice is shiny things. I struggle every day with the urge to take shiny things. It's okay, buddy. Me too. Me too. Seriously, I need a plushie of this man. Crow. Yatagarasu. Once you open the seal and start taking things, the amount and frequency escalate before you realise. Jeez, game, no need to call me out that way. I know, right? Well, you seem to cause trouble for just one person with each crime. The people that support that person also suffer. I also require a plushie of him. Okay, game devs, please hear this. We need a plushie of Kanushi-kun. We need it. He can live on my shelf with my ghost plushie and my Tsuchinoko and with Herbert the cat and Myth the Mothman. He can be part of the Weird Little Guys Club. Kanushi plushie. Yes. Suffering radiates outwards. That suffering drags down society as a whole. Wow, I guess you've caused a lot of suffering as well, boss. I have. The Shimazu family tries to focus on business and not involve civilians, but a life like ours will always affect the innocent. We are a family, and that family works hard to protect our own, but that can come at the cost of the happiness of innocence. Some people ignore the suffering they cause, but those of us that are cognizant of the cause and effect of our actions have a heavy load to bear. Is working as a priest lightening the load? It took me a long time to understand that I'm allowed forgiveness. I'm sure my victims will never forgive me, but maybe society as a whole will. I love him so much. So long as I stay on my path and make the lives of people in this town better, I hope life will be better for those generations that come after us. Oh, this game is too fucking real. I love it so much. Please do keep visiting the shrines and come back to see me. I do enjoy these conversations. Love him so much. Is he going to put his foot down when we've fully leveled him up, do you think? That would be really cool. Oh, we've still got more conversations to have. been to a lot of shrines today. I have found more shrines. You are quite the explorer, Mr. Michizane. You have found a lot of the shrines in the town. How do you know? Ha! That's my secret. These hills have long been a playground for spirits, yokai, and demons. There are records and tales passed down from centuries ago about mysterious encounters on dark nights in the town of Machi. The town became the subject of a lot of spooky stories on the internet. It has been quite fascinating to see. Do you believe that these spirits are responsible for the things that have happened in this town? I'm not a fan of having too many beliefs. Beliefs become inflexible, don't they? Defense of inflexible beliefs leads to more suffering. I prefer ideas. Nushi-kun, I love you. At the moment, I think it is a good idea to think that there is something strange about this town. Evil or not. The men who died from the curse were all from your family. Did they find something in the mine that they shouldn't have? Or are the hills fighting back against those that cause suffering and pillage the land? Have you ever investigated the mines? I may not have always lived a good life, but I do value it. If the curse targets those with a criminal past that enter the mines, it would be extremely prudent for me to not enter the mines. You should be careful as well. There is only one route into town, and the Tanuki has seen you now. I'll keep that in mind. I don't think he is going to put his foot down. Oh my god, there's still more to talk to him about. There are a lot of shiny things at the shrines. One of my habits. When I see something shiny, I pick it up. Instead of being a hoarder, I leave them at the shrines as a kind of offering. Thank you for tidying the shrines. Since your arrival, more people have been using them. The town has improved a lot since you've come here. I like this town, and I'm happy I could help. We have a long way to go. The reality is that we need more outside help. The Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund was supposed to make a big difference. I hope that everyone in town will eventually get what they were promised. Mr. Sato is a lot like you. He is making a difference to the town. He burns with justice, but his hands are tied by his position. Don't worry, our business is mascots, but our hobby is crushing crusty old geezers under our boot. Through non-violent means. Haha, I'm glad to hear it. Incidentally, you have nearly visited every shrine in Castle Machi. Do come back when you found them all. We fully upgraded him! He's our first fully upgraded hero. And all I had to do was stand and chat with him. I wonder what we'll get when we've finished, like, cleaning all the shrines. Well-folded origami crane. Beautiful. I want one. We need to be going. Excuse us. Okay. The paper dolls. The Katashiras have been gathered after the townspeople had transferred their sins to them. Before the purification ritual could be completed, the Katashiro leapt into the air and took off. Why are they floating? This is a great question. These hills are full of spirits that like to cavort around us. I suspect the spirits wish to hold on to the sins of the town. How can we help? Simply touch them with something to dispel their energy and destroy them. We'll try to dispel any that we find. I deeply appreciate it. Please come back anytime. I don't know if that's going to put them on the map for us. That would be really nice if it did. Let's have a look. I don't think it has. For anyone that was here earlier, you can see how much work I've done because there is basically fuck all left on the bottom half of the map. All the stuff that's left is stuff that either I wanted to wait and show you folks in case it was something that we couldn't see again, or it was stuff that is currently inaccessible to us. Do you have any experience with one of those games that has like 5 significantly different versions depending on the console/platform it's on? It depends. To an extent, sure. But my access to console games and things like that was always a little bit limited. So I wouldn't necessarily know that there were differences. Like, beyond games like Skyrim where they don't have mod support on consoles where they do on PC and things like that. Probably the most obvious one is Pokemon. But that's not really what you're after, I don't think. Hello. Sup? Raijin-kun. Good name. With the OBS logo, because the OBS logo is not just OBS. Rayman 2. See, I didn't know that it had multiple variations depending on version. I didn't know that Sonic had multiple variations depending on version until it was on the Wheel of Struggle last season. I didn't play that, thankfully. I'm not sure this is a mascot, boss. Oh my god, dummy! Oh, really? Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Never played it. The hell you say? I'm Raijin. The god, Raijin. Raijin-kun. Trouble incarnate. Mascot and or god. Loves to rock. Lives to rock. Why isn't everyone else rocking? Why did society stop people from rocking? You're pretty cute for a god, Raijin-kun. What's a god doing in Kasomachi? Kicking around, trying to find my true calling. There's a lot of that going on at the moment. Have you found it yet? Nope. Still working on it. What's it to you anyway? Just interested. Any idea what it might be? Kind of tired of protection duty. I want to see the world, see what's going on. Ah, you've taken a liking to Raijin, have you? I used to be on protection duty too, and now I'm discovering a different town. Want to join us? You can have a job as a mascot in our agency, if you're interested. Oh no! That's aimed specifically at the Sega CD version, Kramer. You got a Venus flytrap last week and you named it Audrey 3. Excellent. I have a Japanese piece, Lily, which was the last one in the shops. My face is itching. It's the right time of day for me to start having pollen count issues, apparently. So I'm just, like, trying to deal with that. There we go. Ugh. That feels a little better. Oh, thank you for the treat for the bar staff. I'll check who that was once I've got my glasses back on. Yeah, I've got a Japanese piece, Lily. I haven't come up with a name for it yet, but it wasn't looking too well when I picked it up in the shops. It was the last one. It clearly wasn't being watered or looked after properly, so I brought it home in the hopes that I can make it feel better. There is ick all over one of my lenses, and that's going to drive me mad if I don't sort it out. I'm sure the glasses wearers in chat will appreciate where I'm coming from there. You know, when one lens is dirtier than the other. What have I even got on this lens? Oh my god. Not aware, but it's always me being asked to clean them. Yeah, that's fair. So you know too. Like I'm not also always covered in dog hair. Yep. Thank you, Mod Hale, for the treat for the bar staff. It was a cola bowl. Oh, I didn't know that, Rocket. I think I've only ever played the PS1 version. Okay. What's a mascot? Mascots are like Pinky here. Weird and ugly. I'll kill you. Pinky. Be thankful for the boss's mercy, punk. Mascots bring joy to people by entertaining them at events, educating them, and helping them to realise their dreams. Some do it for money, some for fame, some do it to help others or leave their mark on the world. I am definitely a helping others kind of mascot. That doesn't sound very rock and roll. Ugh. I didn't realise kicking around here, making the place look untidy, was the definition of rock and roll. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm just some exiled Yakuza hiding out in a backwater town. What do I know about rock and roll? See you around. Well, why didn't you say there was so much going on? I'll come and work for you and the goblin. Oh, poor Pinky! Pinky's still pissed off about the last comment he made. See? I appreciate that instead of translating Pinky's swearing, because that's what she's doing, she's fucking effing and blinding. They just put... Okay, so they'll keep the adult content but not the swears. Good on them. What's the pay like? Oh, I feel like this one's going to be a difficult one. We'll give you time off. We'll give you a bonus. We'll give you a job share review. Okay, no, he's fine with it too. We've got a nice little stable of mascots here. It's a good deal. You seem cool. You and me are going to turn this town upside down. Okay, so we've just recruited a god to our mascot agency. That's a thing I didn't expect to be doing today. Let's see what we've got. Let's see how many shrines I've got left as well, actually. There is one here, one here, one here. I have done 27 shrines today. Yeah, 27 shrines. There are 3 shrines left on the map. We are so close to completing that quest. We are going to go over here because we never spoke to Monoge about what he needs from the town. And we've got another mascot to recruit down here now. Like, the game is desperate for me to go and do anything else, and I'm just like, nah, man, we're exploring. Oh yeah, I'm also at 69% of the posters smashed. Nice. We should go and meet with the mechanic after this. I did a little bit of reading about the game. Can't go that way. We need a slightly less steep hill to get back. There we go. The mechanic will unlock some things for us that we absolutely want to get in on. And the sooner the better. Honestly, it would have been a sensible idea for me to go and see the mechanic whilst I wasn't live, but that would mean you'd miss out on meeting the mechanic, so I didn't want to do that. So I've done things inefficiently whilst you've all been away, specifically so that we could all enjoy the characters together. Oh yeah, actually I think I've played the PC version, unless it was emulated. I can't remember. It's been a long, long time since I last played it. Welcome to another of Mayor Geezer's messes. Oh. He subsidised a construction company building a hotel here. Doesn't look very built. I know. Weird, right? Who could have possibly guessed? The company built enough to get paid and then left town. The mayor signed a bad contract and got screwed. Wow. No, nothing here. Oh, really, Rocket? Fascinating. Oh, was this one of the ones I wanted to show you all? Let's find out. No, not there. Yes, it was. Okay, this is one of the points of interest that I stopped interacting with when I realised what it was. Are you ready, everyone? There's a lot of strays in Castlemachi. Weird that it's wearing a train conductor's hat, though. I'm sure someone is going to want us to do something about this at some point. There are cats all over town wearing hats. Is that fucking cat the one from the train? There's more of them. Station Master Neko? Basically, I think so, yeah. Oh, actually, I said I was going to show you folks the stuff that I picked up whilst I was offline. So I got Shiba Prince Second Burst, which is a video game. I got various occult notes. This one made me very happy. Tama, yes. So, just in some woods, nothing else around, I found occult notes on the Tsuchinoko, which means that somebody in the town has been exploring and trying to find a Tsuchinoko, which is great. Tsuchinoko is a snake with legs. It's like a little fat snake. They're cute. We got some anime DVD sets. We got a video game called Witch Grin. I've unlocked a bunch of tracks for the soundtrack, so you'll notice that the music changes more than it used to. Oh, and we got Bonds Forged in War, which is another arcade game. And hero cards wise, we met all of these together. I've upgraded Bear-chan and Kaiju. But I also found Scrumpet and Loaf. And these were the ones I was talking about on stream earlier. There's Tama 2, 4, and 5, but no 3 because the person raising her refused to give her over to the station master. That's really interesting as well, because 3 in Japanese is a bad luck number, if I'm not mistaken. Because it's Ichi, Ni, San. No, it's 4. 4 is the bad luck number. So you'd expect 4 to be the one that didn't end up going over and that got skipped. I will not let go of this child. She will stay in Okayama. Excellent. Good on her. 4 and 7, so they get an alternate pronunciation, yeah. So the initial pronunciation for 4 is shi, which is also the word for death. So normally when you're counting in Japanese, you say 4 as yon. Y-O-N, yon. Where were we going? Oh, no, we were going this way. Oh, didn't turn fast enough. Hi, Mom. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. We're having a nice chill night. Hello, Poirot. Welcome in. Ah, no, I needed to go into the fruit farm. I need to find the entrance to the fruit farm. I think it's over there. Yes, it is. It's where the big strawberry is.
Snipe and Wib just raided with 32 viewers.
Snipe, Wib, and Long Friend, thank you so much for trusting me with your community this evening. Hope you're all doing well. Ooh, Mum redeemed Virtual Hobby and it did not work. Hey Mazu, hey Edscar, welcome in. Hope you're both doing well. Tash the dog, welcome in.
Hello.
Hola Snip. Okay, I'm gonna deal with that. HobbyTan seems to be having a little bit of difficulty this evening. And I don't rightly know why.
Hello.
There we go. We'll do that the old-fashioned way for now. I'm actually gonna reboot Chibi because I think maybe they're a little tired because I may have left them running between streams today. So just give me a second. Let's give them a quick restart. It's okay, HobbyTan. I am too. Yeah. Oh dear, HobbyTan doesn't want to wake back up now. Perfect freeze frame on Pinky though. Look at that sinister eye. Hey Destroyer, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Hello again, Eagle Mustache. There we go. HobbyTan is awake once more. We are just about to go and visit a new mascot that we're going to try and recruit. Oh, I should do my spiel. I didn't do my spiel because I was panicking. Welcome on in, everybody. Just in case you've not been here before. Hi, I'm HobbyTan. I'm a variety streamer based in Scotland. My pronouns are they, them. And this is actually my second stream of the day because I have been obsessively playing the Promised Mascot Agency because...
Hello.
This is my hole. It was made for me. Unfortunately, you lovely folks that have come in on the raid missed me getting super fucking excited because the mascot that looks after the big shrine in this town is a Yatagarasu, which made me so happy. And he's wonderful. I love him. He's now officially my favourite character in the game that we've met so far. Mum, thank you for contributing to the Resist or Serve challenge. Ah, was it an unexpected nap? So I saw this mascot earlier as I was driving by, but I really wanted you folks to see them. Corvus, thank you for contributing to the Resist or Serve challenge. Ichigo! Of course, the strawberry cat is called Strawberry. Welcome in, Denzeo, and thank you very much for contributing to the Resist or Serve challenge. And welcoming Corvus as well, in case I didn't say that. Wara, thank you for contributing to the Resist or Serve challenge. Hey, Pinky! This must be your new boss. I have to say, he doesn't quite look how I'd imagined him. Are you a cat? Ichigo Love. Oh, what a name. Nice to meet you. My name is Michi. I'm Ichigo Love. Why does the pinky finger have a face? Pinky is a mascot. And she's the perfect mascot for a disgraced Yakuza. I want to say bear? Maybe. Maybe. No one can resist touching his strawberry leaf ear fluff. Was a Valentine's Day mascot, now owns a fruit farm. Ichigo Love is a cross between a Shiba Inu— he's a sheep! A strawberry and white chocolate. Aww. What a cutie. Oh, that explains the tail. He's got a fluffy sheep tail that's got the little curl in it, but it's a heart-shaped curl. Aww. You're like a girl Pikachu. I love it. Seriously, the mascot designs in this are so good. Weren't expecting this gravelly voice, right? Nice to meet you. I think you have a lovely voice. The gods built me like a tank, then painted me pink, made me sweet, and drizzled me in chocolate. Tinners, it's just you. Actually, I'm screen capping that and it's going in the Discord. Relatable. Goals. I know, right? I wish the gods had drizzled me in chocolate. You were born to be cute, Ichi. Chicks love dogs. Indeed they do, my friend. How can I help you today? I'm guessing you're here to ask if I know any cute mascots to help you out. Ah, it seems the reboot has fixed Chibi's issues. Really, all he needs is head-to-toe leather and he's me. Unfortunately, I believe Mama-san has the market cornered on head-to-toe leather characters in this game. The phrase drizzled in chocolate sent my mind into the gutter. Destroyer!
You filthy animals.
I'm afraid I don't keep in touch with many mascots from my chocolate modelling days anymore. Chocolate modelling! Excellent. The writing in this is so good. It's just me, Kakigori, and the strawberries here. How's it going? Are you getting work? Yeah, Endo's started getting some of the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund and places are opening. He's in latex, there's still room. Fair point, well made. Did he now? About time he got his butt in gear. I pitched him for a grant from the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund. Could have put Kasamachi on the map as the face of future-proof farming, but nothing has happened. That man has no spine. Do you own this farm? Yeah, I bought it from a farmer years ago. He was retiring and needed to raise some funds, so he let me have it for cheap. How's business going? Not great. The fruit grows brilliantly here, but none of the locals can afford to buy a premium product. The tourists used to come and pick them by the truckload, but no one comes here anymore. Pollen, it would be so nice if you could stop harassing my nose. Oh, something I wanted to do earlier and didn't, silly me, because I know Long Friend was on stream with Snipe and Whip. We'll get a little shout out for the Long Friend. Snipe and Whip got one when they raided in, so. I have to drive them out of town to the nearest roadside market, but that takes me the best part of a day. Are you interested in reviving your modelling career? We're trying to bring tourism back to town. It might help your business. He's very cute, isn't he? I love his chocolate collar as well. I've just realised. It's like a chocolate brown collar with little pieces of white chocolate as the studs. That's so clever. Just everything about him is so well thought out. And there are so many videos from like the Japan bit of YouTube of sheeps with things balanced on their heads, so it makes perfect sense that he's got the strawberry balanced on his head as well. Why is an outsider criminal trying to recruit mascots here? And what about the mayor? It really does, doesn't it, Tasha? It's like, oh, I can't remember the name. The Woodward with the, like, mage hat from Monster Hunter Wilds. I love Ichigo. Yeah, he's great. If your intention is to use Pinky and Shiori for some kind of scheme, I'll break your legs. I can assure you that's not the case. You have my word. We share the same goal of reviving Castle Machi. And taking a big fat juicy cut of the profits. We're gonna make hella cash, and we're all gonna get paid. This guy is very persuasive. He got us our license back. Our next step is breaking the mayor's spirit and sending him to an early grave. Pinky! I know that's your next step in the 5-point plan, but we have other shit to deal with. Which, I'm gonna snooze the break. Sorry, Chibi. You're gonna have to tell me my 5-minute warning again later. I can't hide my criminal history, but in Castle Machi, I'm a businessman. Nothing else. I'm trying to make this agency and Castle Machi a success. Our dreams align. Will you disregard my history and work with me? I put a lot of work into this business. I don't want it tainted with the smell of Yakuza. You of all people should know not to judge a book by its cover, my love. Mr. Love. Rove! Thank you, Hans. Yes, I was. Welcome in. Oh, look at him with his starry eyes. What a cutie. Fair point, my friend. Just know that if you try anything funny with Shiori, Pinky, or with my goods, I have acres of land and plenty of shovels. Okay, Ichigo, you're not quite my little crow friend, but you're up there. You're absolutely up there. It's going to be really hard to pick a favourite at the end of this, isn't it? I'll give you a chance, but only because you're with Pinky. What kind of money are you talking? Okay, job share review, time off, bonus. Yeah, he seems happy enough with that. There are so many mascots for us to recruit in this game. Holy shit. I think this is going to work out just fine. I'll give this my all. I want the world to know about my strawberries. Good. Cypher, thank you for contributing to the Resistal Serve challenge. Oh wow, we're level 6 fame now. You can tell I've been hard at work, can't you? And we've got a new job available. Okay. We need to go have a chat with the game center owner because I think I have things for him. So let's do that. And then we'll get on with the plot, I promise. Considering you left off earlier at level 3. Broadsword. I've been working very, very hard to get things in place for us coming back to this evening. We've already got that stuff. I know I can buy more of it, but we don't have a lot of money, so I'm trying to like be careful about what I buy. Okay, didn't make it. Oh, we could still make this work. No, no we can't. No we can't! Wah wah. Oh well, I got the, I cleansed the sin, which was the main objective there. Would have been nice if I could have done it a bit cooler than that. I've been doing some very interesting truck platforming whilst I've been offline. Hello, Monoge. Is there anything else we can do to help? You guys have got better things to do than help me increase my score combo. Don't worry, this guy loves driving us around doing errands for people. It's true, I do. I moved to this town to find the old arcade games being dumped here. I thought they'd all be in this landfill, but they ain't. How do you know? A friend in the scene told me she knew that some machines made by Joyvertsoft were trashed here. Joyvertsoft? Yeah, they used to make the best shooters. You mean like first-person, 360 no-scope type shooters? No, real shooters. Top-down shooters. One ship against a screen of bullets. Oh yeah, I've seen those games. They have them in retirement homes. Fuck off, Pinky. Stupid kid. Why haven't you been able to find them? I don't know. They're not in this landfill. They might have fallen off the truck, or just been dumped before they got here. When game centers close down, these machines are just a burden. The owners just want to get rid of them quickly and cheaply. They pay anyone to get them out of the building.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Thanks, Hans. They don't care what happens next. We found an arcade machine around town. It said Joyvertsoft on the side. You did? Don't suppose I could ask for your help in getting it back here, could I? Have you got a truck? Nope. I need to impose on you once again to help me improve my shoot-down percentage. But it's asking too much. If it helps a local business, we'd be happy to help. We're driving around a lot anyway. Really? I didn't think you'd say yes. Not a lot of help for people in this town. The boss here is changing that. If we help local businesses, they're more likely to hire our mascots, right? Don't worry, kid. You help me find these machines, and I'll give you work to promote them. You say so, Grandpa. Okay, so we've got a break coming up in a little under 3 minutes, so I'm going to kick that off now and we'll do the rest of the town quest bits for Monoge when we get back. Pains me to know how exposed the weather those cabs are, I know, right? So now is a great time, everyone, to grab a drink, grab a snack, have a stretch, get some fresh air, all that good stuff. And I will see you in 3 minutes after I have done the same. Maybe go and protect your arcade cabinets from the sun. Be right back, everyone.
First try.
Yay!
If you get hit while you're swimming, it will break the game. Because when you get hit, it will it'll cancel your fake flipper, but also the game doesn't know where it wants to put you because you weren't on safe ground on this screen. I would.
Oops.
Yay, we're safe. Kind of.
Okay, I was gonna say I might just get hit so I can see what happens, but now we know.
Now we know.
That's great. I will be reading This Be the Verse by Philip Larkin. They fuck you up, your mum and dad. They do not mean to, but they do. They fill you with the faults they had and add some extra just for you. But they were fucked up in their turn by fools in old style hats and coats who half the time were soppy stern and half at one another's throats. Man hands on misery to man. It deepens like a coastal shelf. Freedom. Get out as early as you can. And don't have any kids yourself.
That is the single most powerful lich in all of D&D. That looked like a sore one.
I was really hoping you didn't see that.
What are you doing? You're being lewd again, Long.
I
More
am
like
trying to
more like-
actually clean a single bit before I move on to somebody else.
I'm cleaning plenty, okay?
How
I
many decks have you drawn in the fucking land?
not one dick.
How many times have you written "come" on it?
Not once. I'm going
3,
down.
4,
No.
5, 6, 7,
Fucking ladder.
and
How do I
8
get the
for
ladder?
the one that we
No,
cleaned
fuck.
off already.
You know what? You know what?
One thunders your hawk.
Ah! No! I went 79%.
We've done so much work! Robbed! Yeah, we've been robbed!
Welcome back from the
We
break,
can get
everybody.
some
I hope you're all
water.
feeling refreshed. The betrayal of Longfang unthundering the Hawk at 79% will never leave me. I carry that pain with me every day. How could he do that to us? How could he? Thank you. Is this one of the machines you were looking for? This one is my original love, Sheba Prince Second Burst. So it's just a hawk now? No, it's dead. I suppose it would be more accurate to say he uncleaned the Thunderhawk, but he said unthunders it, so that's what we went with. We'd cleaned so much of it. We'd been at it for so long as well. It wasn't a small task. I was heartbroken. I got over it fairly quickly, but at the time, no greater betrayal. That was like Obi-Wan Anakin levels of betrayal right there. The first Sheba Prince was good, but the sequel, they really nailed the scoring mechanics. This is the one that got me into these games. Aww. It was, Tidders, yeah. There was a good 30 seconds where Hobby was inconsolable. There was. I was destroyed. I never thought Longfang could do something like that to us. I thought Longfang was a good bear. Welcome in, Soup. I hope you're doing well. One of the things I'm loving most of all about these little side quests so far is that the more we complete, the more we learn about the characters, but it's characters just speaking so passionately about something that they care about, and you know how I feel about that. People talking passionately about things that they're into is super sexy. That's not me saying that this is attractive, but like, you know, it's hot, but also I just love to hear it. Why are these games so special? They ain't never gonna be made again. They were popular for a while, but tastes change. Ain't been able to enjoy a lot of things in life, but I could always enjoy these games. I used to work in a lot of different towns as a mascot. Never did very well in that job. Whatever town I was in, I'd always go to the game centres and forget about life. Why didn't you do well as a mascot? No passion for it. I'm a Kappa mascot, so I can't bow. It made me seem rude at events, so I stopped getting much work. Oh, buddy. That's on whoever was organising the events you were going to. Like, everybody knows the rules around Kappa. So, like, they shouldn't have been sending you to events where you needed to bow. I get why he can't bow. All those coins on his head would go everywhere. Yeah, exactly. But in the actual, like, mythology for Kappa as a creature, they have, like, a little bowl of water on their head, essentially. So if he bows, all that water tips out, and I think it kills him. So, like, it's literally be polite or and die, or don't be polite. And live. And they should know that. Especially as this is actually set in Japan, you know? Like, Kappa can't bow. It's just the way it is. It's an accessibility issue. My dream was always to have a game centre and let people play these old games. I assume you don't want to work for us then. No way. Event work is a young mascot's game. The kids that do it nowadays are really good. My time has passed. I know what you mean. My world has changed a lot over the last few years. You're not that old. Neither are you. Different work is harder for different people. Michi, I love you. Yes, exactly that. You will often see/hear me say that you can't judge a fish by how well it climbs a tree. I believe that was an Einstein quote, but it's relevant in so many situations. Michi's a fucking inspiration, I know, right? Michi is a champion of accessibility and just understanding. And I love that. Michi would be the manager of the century. Hey, this game is pretty good. The second boss can kiss my nail, but I like it. Me talking about Blasphemous. You're beginning to understand. Kids have moved on, but these games will always be special. Thanks for finding this machine. No problem. We'll be back with any more we find. We have found others, so we've got a couple to give him. If we're gonna get one every time we give him a machine, we may have found all of the machines already. Let's find out. Oh, look at Pinky having fun. Is this one of the machines you were looking for? Sapphire Blade Ultra. This one has a good anti-war message and a weird new scoring system. It's also rather representative of how, in real life, a lot of people with their heads on right come from shitty, unfortunate, illegal, etc. backgrounds. I mean, look at how many dafties listen to me. Ah, but you're wonderful to us. And yeah, a lot of folks in this community and in the extended communities that we have varying degrees of unfortunate backgrounds. And, well, I think you've all got your heads on straight. I might be a little biased, but you're a smart bunch. That's it, Hans. Thank you for clarifying. I'm Ed and I'm on straight. Bravo. 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 Why Joyversoft? I don't know much about games, but I used to play a shooter as a kid after school. Had a big robot fish or something. That wasn't made by Joyversoft. A lot of companies used to make shooters. There are lots of different types. Joyversoft makes bullet hell shooters. I played one specific bullet hell when I was a kid, and I was terrible at it, but I loved the pixel art. So I would just play the same level over and over again because I couldn't get past it, just so that I could enjoy the pixel art. But people that are good at them, my brain cannot work fast enough to be good at bullet hell shooters. Bad circumstances make good people, good circumstances make bad people. Yeah. I think being in difficult situations allows empathy to develop in a way that it doesn't if you never have to suffer or struggle. And that's not me wishing suffering on everybody, but it does seem like there might be a bit of a correlation there. Pain changes us. There is a lot of different kinds of pain out there. All we can hope is that it changes us for the better. Yeah, that's fair, Model. Society will take a massive step forwards when we can teach empathy without suffering. Absolutely, Edgar. And I hope we all get to live to see that day. I do wish bad circumstances on certain people, as do I, but not so that they can learn empathy. I think the ship has passed on that one. They had a designer who went by the name Princess. They were very mysterious. They made the best games. Why aren't they making them anymore? They disappeared one day. Joyversoft went into social games afterwards. I've always wanted to know who they were and what happened to them. Their games were always about not giving up. When the audience for shooters disappeared, Princess tried to convince the bosses to make more. They never gave up on their dream. Oh, fucking Ikaruga, yeah. Another one I'm terrible at. I mean, it's a bullet hell, of course I'm terrible at it. See, the thing is, Hans, my parents were kind. My parents always treated me kindly, and they taught me to not strictly respect other people. But like to empathize and listen to other people's perspectives and things like that, and to treat people with kindness. I had a very good upbringing, but I've also got a terrible fucking background. Like, we weren't well off. We did struggle for what other kids around me got quite easily. I know my mum worked her fucking ass off to give me all the things she gave me. And I will always love and respect her for that. there's obviously all the stuff with my dad, because he passed away when I was quite young. So that's its own special bag of trauma right there, which will have had an effect on me as a person. And there's the metric fuck ton of bullying I had as a child. So just because you've had a stable family life doesn't necessarily mean that you've had it easy, you know? Like, I was always a happy kid, even though most people would look at the life I had and go, well, you've got every right to be miserable. No, I was happy. But it were rough. It's just the way it is. See, my parents weren't hands-off. My mum and dad were both very hands-on with me, so I always knew where I stood, and I always, like, knew that I was loved and supported in decisions I wanted to make, which was very, very helpful. But I can imagine that must have been additionally tough for you, Tidders, because of that. Free-range parenting. No one should be bullied for losing a parent. Oh, no, I wasn't bullied for... Well, there was one instance of me getting bullied for losing a parent. But most of the bullying was because I had a funny accent, because I joined a new school in the middle of the school term, and because they could. Because children are assholes. But the thing is, Destroyer, kids will find an excuse to bully you if they want to bully you. It doesn't have to make sense. But most of them knew not to cross the line of, haha, your dad's dead. And the one kid that did got a swift kicking from his younger sister. So will adults, yeah. Unfortunately, the adults tend to be a little bit sneakier about it. Because otherwise they get fired. Have you tried finding them? Some people have, but they're harder to find than a life extend. What's up with this dumb game? The screen's a mess. This might be a prototype board. They sometimes have bugs in them. Fortunately, you get less of a charge for kicking an adult's teeth out. That's true. That's true. What's all this text? What? That's a message. Probably junk. Joyvertsoft boss. Ah, it's a little table flip emoji. Or the raw emoji. Oh, wow. Dev was very angry. What does that mean? Looks like a message left in the code by a developer. I think Pinky crashed the game and the message appeared. I'm too wicked at games! Well done, Pinky. Pinky has my knack for breaking things, it seems. Especially if you can convince them to swing first. Exactly. Guess the boss of Joyvertsoft was angry about something. What about this line about money? Looks like they mean that money equals stress. Maybe Joyvertsoft got into trouble with money? Probably. I'll play around some more and see if I can find anything else. Thanks for bringing me the machine. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, Destroyer, and I'm sorry you had to go through that, because I've met you. You're lovely. On the plus side, those horrible children never get to find out how lovely you actually are. And that's their loss. Bollocks to them. Model, that is excellent. Well done. Bravo. Is this one of the machines you were looking for? I love this game. Witchgrin has a cool gothic look that their other games don't have. Thanks for bringing me another machine. I'll try and find another secret message. How did you do it last time? I was just playing. Pinky. Fine, I got angry with it. What's up with mid-stage bosses having stupid health bars? I jammed the stick about a bit and gave it a kick. Be careful, stupid kid. Who are you calling stupid? Another crusty geezer getting on my Oh, looks like I did it again. Is there a message? 3 angry faces. I'm sorry to hear that, Mudhale. Big hugs. No pay. Angry faces. The team wasn't getting paid? Guess not. Hypergauge can't last forever. Maybe Joyvertsoft ran into money trouble and their staff left? Probably. This is exciting! I like a mystery. Let's go find another machine, boss. Is that the last machine that I found? No. I guess I did find all the machines. I like how this game has no game industry related political message. I know, right? One of the stamps that I picked up whilst I was playing offline earlier was outside of a bathhouse. And the little message that you get is something along the lines of, you visited the bathhouse. I mean, you couldn't go inside because of your tattoos, but at least you've been outside of it. And I fucking loved that. It's little things like that where it's like, it's really jabbing at certain practices in Japanese society without being overt about it. Dutch Father's Day in 2 weeks. This game is going on the list. Excellent. Love to hear it. I think it's... Oh, shit. It's Father's Day in the UK in 2 weeks as well. Because it's right after my birthday. Is this a good game to play so it can teach me game design? I ask as I'm making a game. I don't have any experience of game design myself, so I'm unsure on that one, Edgar. What I can tell you is that a lot of people, when they look at this game's description, think this shouldn't work, but it works perfectly. I was being sarcastic, but thanks. Fair enough. It's very hard to tell intent from the soulless medium of text. But it does get to lead me into like some actual important conversation about the quality of the game. This is an indie game. And as far as I'm aware, it's only the second, maybe third game that this UK-based dev has ever made. And it's fucking glorious. It's really well put together. The soundtrack's on point. The character design is on point. The writing is on point. I think I've figured out the twist. I'm not going to spoil it for everybody else, just in case I'm right. But I don't care if I am right, because holy shit, the journey is so good. And you'll have heard me say this on the channel before if you've been here before. I care more about the journey being enjoyable than I do about the ending. The previous game, for anyone curious, was Paradise Killer, which fucking whips. I still haven't played Paradise Killer, but it is on my to-do list. I managed to get some people together to playtest my game. It's a tabletop jet bike racing game. And they liked it enough to play a second game. Oh, that's excellent, Edgar. Congratulations. Wasp Blazer. This is Joyvertsoft's best series. They sold a lot of these boards and ported the games to a lot of systems. The game system is the best realization of Princess's design philosophy. Story is a haunting tragedy. Okay, work your magic. Goddamn son of a... Got it to crash! I have a real talent for this. Why is this message so hobby-coded? Like, the amount of times I've been playing a game and, like, talking to somebody who played it before I did and have sent them a screenshot and been like, is this supposed to happen? And they've gone, no. What did you do? Just playing the game. And now it's broken. I did it with Hollow Knight a few weeks back. I managed to get the knight stuck in the ceiling. And he was like cycling around the room with his horns stuck in the ceiling. And I couldn't jump, I couldn't attack. I was just going in a little circle until I hit some spikes and then I died and then everything reset back to normal. It was so weird. He just had a proper little I must go now, my people need me, but then got stuck in the ceiling moment. Oh no, that was a known thing, because I was doing speedrun tech, and it's speedrun tech that will break the game if you're not careful. You'd be a good beta tester. Yeah, I suppose I would. And let us not forget Tanabeth. No, that was your doing. Don't you start throwing Tanabeth of Glitch in my face. Unless you mean the fact that I managed to glitch 2 Black Knights out of existence. That was my doing, yeah. I did break the knight. I broke 2 of them. I banished them to the Shadow Realm. But I also didn't get any rewards for fighting them as a result. Longfang was so fucking confused when I did that. Like, we could hear him walking around above me, and I'd go upstairs and he wasn't there. It's like he was trapped in the walls. It was great. But yeah, the human block of jerky that we created on stream, that was not my doing. That was entirely chat's doing. Oh dear, Princess isn't having a good time. Maybe that night just fancied some drywall. Maybe. Princess was ill? That means crying. Kasomachi. Sleep. Why does it say Kasomachi? It has arrows, so maybe they changed stages and came to Kasomachi. And the other bit means they slept here? Maybe that's them leaving Joyvertsoft behind and coming to Kasomachi to recover. Hang on. We're all too old. Let me send all this to Shiori. Shiori says, you dumb old idiots. How stupid are you? Princess's boss flipped out because of money trouble. They stopped paying the staff. Princess got ill and escaped to Kasomachi. In our defense, we did manage to get that. I know her. She goes to the convenience store a lot. Are you being creeps? That Tanabeth, Modhail, yes. Are we being creeps? No. Shuri says, good, don't be. Well, that solves that mystery. That explains why Joyvertsoft closed down. Sad that Princess got ill. I hope she's okay now. There's one more Princess game that I don't have here. Can you help me complete the collection? We'll try and find it. Do I already have it? Oh! Doesn't that normally mean fully upgraded? I was also waiting for it to be Mama. We do have the last game. Bonds Forged in War is probably my favourite Joyvertsoft game. It's a difficult game, but if you struggle with it, you are rewarded with a sublime feeling of flow. I have some good news. Princess came to see the game centre. She said Shuri told her about the messages we found. You weren't a creep, were you? Shuri will put you in the ground if you were. Weary gamer, game. I have a name. Silly Modhail. Your name's not Monoge. No, show some respect, you damn kid. Princess said Shuri was right about the messages she had hidden in the code. Things were tough at Joyvertsoft. Not yet. Oh no, are we going to see a name change, a username change on Twitch? When the company's combo ran out, she left with the rest of the shooter team. She came back to Kasomachi to recover. So this town is her home? She grew up here and then moved to Tokyo to 1cc her dreams. She said she was happy to see a fan still enjoying her games. We talked for a bit. She said her games were about not giving up because she enjoyed shonen manga. Ah, excellent. Soup, thank you for contributing to the Resist or Serve challenge. Modoge, yeah. I told her it inspired me to never give up. I love a happy ending. I'm happy we could help each other. I think you helped Princess as well. She's got a stage end bonus for you. Says she wants to be a Mascot support hero for you. She's been inspired by your efforts and wants to help you 1cc your own dreams. We will gladly accept her help. Thank you. Can't believe this all happened because I caused a game to crash. I wish shit like this had come out of me crashing games by accident. And there's Princess. I like how they still keep her a mystery by having her wear the sunglasses and the hat and the mask. Very good. Legendary game designer for Joy Vertsoft. She returned to Castlemachi after burning out. Come back and play a game sometime. We will. We will, Monoge. Oh, can we see what games he's actually got here? Okay, it looks like we've got maybe a Street Fighter? There's the ones that we picked up for him. All neat in a row. It looks like we've got the same, other than the ones that we've picked up, it's all the same arcade cabinets over and over again. Bye, Monoye. Okay, now we'll go do some actual plot stuff rather than, like, side quests. Maybe. Possibly. Probably not. Hi, Pinky. Monoge needs a Doom cabinet. I mean, he could probably run Doom on one of the ones that are there. Oh, no exclamation mark needed on that one, Modhell. You just put the words in as if you were saying them normally. Probably not, it is. With the space, Modhell. There you go. Phew, got it. It's fine. First try. First try.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Yeah, that doesn't work quite the same here, Tidders. It's okay, we have technically died once. It was a plot death, but it's fine. And that's perfectly fine, Modhale. Okay, so... Oh good, Monoge stays on the map even though we've completed his quest. We need to go and talk to the mechanic, and we also need to go and talk to Shiori, because she's been waiting for us for... hours. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Seeing as we're all the way down here, we're going to go say hello to... We're going to take the scenic route. We're going to catch all of the people we've not already spoke to on our way to go and see Shiori. Fake deaths still count if it's for business. They're like orgasms. Well done. Well done. Oh no, we want to go this way. Sorry, random driver behind me. I don't know where I'm going. Peaches is over there. Ah, sorry. I'm so bad at this, but it's fine. Everybody's here. Everybody here is dead anyway, right? That's how this place works. It's not like I can kill anyone. Except the mayor. The mayor seems to be alive and well, much to our dismay. Oh, let's have a camera angle change. Oh, have I gone the wrong way? I'm going in a little circle. Yeah, we need to turn around. Playing Grand Theft K-Truck. I was. You know when your sat-nav takes you in completely the wrong direction? This is actually kind of enjoyable doing it from this angle. It's very immersive. God, can you imagine this game with VR? I missed! We'll get back on our side of the road just in case. Oh, no we won't. Peaches is over here. In 300 meters, turn left. You have now arrived at B&M Bargains. Oh, we got ourselves a Garu girl. Hi, Pinky. Welcome to Momo Farm. You're live on Momovision. Cool. Are you streaming? Hell yeah. This is Peaches streaming farm life every day. How does she have time to run a farm and stream? Just thought, this is set in Japan, right? I was under the impression that they drove on the right side of the road rather than the left. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, I say that. I work a full-time job and stream almost full-time as well, so... She has a Jeremy Clarkson around on the back, around the back to help on the farm. Oh yeah, he's done like a farming TV show, hasn't he? Surprising amount of agri streamers. Okay. Basically just real life farming simulator, right? That's an esport. God, really? One of the few that drives on the left like we do. Ah, right. I wondered if, when Destroyer said that, if it was a... What's the word? It's not an anachronism. But, like, maybe it was, like, a side effect of the fact that this was made by British devs. Like, I used to watch a lot of Lishichi. I don't know how to pronounce it, unfortunately. A Chinese agricultural and like home life YouTuber. And she'd got an entire crew that did all the filming whilst she was doing the things. But she had to get up super early in the morning to get this shit done. Because it's not a standard 9 to 5, you know? Honestly, I didn't even know this game existed until I arrived with the raid. It's been out for about a month, and I have been desperately wanting to pick it up and play it, but last month was a really tight financial month for me, so I was unable to buy it when it came out. But when I got paid on Friday, I was just like, no, I need this in my life. Farming is not casual work. Can't imagine adding streaming onto that too, yeah. Because streaming in and of itself is actually quite a... Like, when you're doing it to, like, a daily level like this, and you're trying to make a go of it, there's a lot of moving parts to keep going. Surprisingly exhausting, yeah. A lot of people think, oh yeah, you sit behind a screen or in front of a camera or whatever and talk, but there's a lot of other stuff that goes on in the background that people don't see or think about a lot of the time. Oh yeah, it's tiring. It's super tiring. And good on you for doing it. Like, I know you got a lot going on, and I was so happy to see you come back to streaming. But yeah, it's a lot of work. Hey, Slow. Say hi to chat.
Hi, chat.
Bye, Slow.
Sorry, thought the map.
I beg your pardon?
Thought the map was in.
No. Oh, okay. He's gone now. He just came to check on the internet hub because it's in my office. And thought he'd say hello to me at the same time, apparently. Peaches Morita. Oh, interesting. I wonder if they chose that surname on purpose. Thinking of Pat Morita, who is most famous among a lot of us for playing Mr. Miyagi in Karate Kid. Please subscribe to Momovision. Because Miyagi's character was supposedly from, like, a farming town. A city gyaru making the best of a quiet country town. Who needs bars and fashion when you have meticulously landscaped rice fields? Well, quite. And I was right, she is a gyaru girl. A gyaru is the style of makeup that she wears, and her fashion in general. It's, bastardization isn't the word I want to use, but it's the only one I can find. It's a bastardization of the word gal. And the look that they're going for is a very sort of Western, specifically Midwestern, all-American girl kind of look. And there is as many kinds of gyaru as there is Lolita. It's a fascinating fashion trend and has become weirdly popular in America and the UK. Because that's just how things work, I guess. It's always funny to me with things like Gyaru and Lolita that they started in Western, like they're designed based on Western design aesthetics, and then Westerners have seen Japanese folks with these, you know, big poofy dresses for Lolita and with the heavy makeup for Gyaru and gone, I really like that, I'm gonna emulate that. And like it's just come full circle. To a degree, Gyaru reminds me of Chav makeup, especially with the fake tan look. No shade, of course, just an observation. There is a lot of overlap there, Destroyer, in terms of like where that specific Gyaru look comes from. So I can see why you'd feel that way, yeah. Oh no, my latte has turned a strange green colour. I wonder why. The box of matcha flavoured powder standing with a spoon in it is surely coincidental. Oh, but matcha lattes are lovely. You going to introduce yourself to everyone watching? Hell yeah, I'm Pinky. This is great, I've always wanted to be a streamer. By the way, don't show this guy on stream. I gotta keep him on the down low. Got it. What brings you to Momo Farm? We've reopened the agency. We're visiting businesses in Castlemachi to see if they want to hire our mascots. Awesome. Hang on, we got a question from the audience. Sayamon asks, why can't you show who else is there? What's their deal? Good question, Sayamon. He's old and uptight. He'd just bring the vibe down. Well covered, Pinky. Well covered. I'm a little offended that you keep calling me old and uptight, but I'll let you off because you're protecting my identity. I did a quick search to confirm my suspicions of what Gyaru looked like, and I've sort of seen it. Yeah, it does. It's popular in certain parts of the UK, shall we say? Though whether they realise they're doing Gyaru looks or not is another question. Thanks for the ultra chat, Sayemon. I'd love to hire some mascots. Mama Vision is all about promoting all the cool produce being made in Castlemachi. Isn't that right, Momoami? Subtle hobby. I try. I try. Aw, thanks for the ultra chat, Potkun. Ah, you've seen some not safe for work stuff. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Me and my old man own all the rice fields in town. Papa Peach bought them all up as people left, so now I'm doing all the rice farming. All the rice fields in the whole fucking town. There are a lot of rice fields in this town. Less said about that, the better. That's fair. But yeah, both Lolita and Gyaru are popular looks in adult entertainment as well because they're very striking looks, obviously, so it just makes sense that they would be out there. Got a lot to learn and there's a lot to do. That's why none of the rice is planted in straight lines. The Momoami's always moving. Gotta get things done quick. I mean, you've been standing here chatting with us using your selfie stick for a while. I haven't seen you in a while, Pinky.
Yeah, Papa Peachy.
Hey, Papa Peach. God, he looks so tired. Really, Modhail? I'll have to have a look after stream. Tomboy Gyaru childhood friend, delinquent girlfriend where? I know, right? Who's your friend? Makoto Morita, also known as Papa Peach. He wishes he wasn't. Aww. See, I'm very lucky. I know that Mum likes being referred to as Mama Tan, which has become her unofficial nickname by some folks in the wider community. I know some of you call her Hobby Mum as well. Lived in Castlemachi all his life. Wary of the modern world and outsiders, but trusts his daughter. He barely knows what Mama Vision is. Aw, bless him. He can't appear on the stream. I'll introduce you to him in a second. Nanai's in the hospital, so I'm helping out Papa. I gotta get back to it. You okay if I send you mascot requests when I need them? You better have some cuties to promote all the good food we're gonna have in this town. You are on fire with the fucking song parodies tonight, Model. Well done. And another Vincent Price laugh, as is well deserved. You bet. Hang on, I need to talk to this guy privately. Uh-oh, he doesn't look happy. No problem. Hey, Pinky, want me to show you how this works? Hell yeah! I love how excited Pinky gets about fucking everything. Sorry for the intrusion, sir. My name is Michi. I'm working with Pinky at the Promised Mascot Agency. We've suffered enough from your kind already. We don't want any more trouble. Please leave us alone. Ah, he's seen the tattoos. I understand your trepidation in dealing with someone from my background. We just don't want any more trouble. This town has nothing left to give. Don't cause us any hassle while the curse claims your life. I understand, sir. I'm just a businessman running a mascot agency. Are you now? I'll take you at your word, but we'll run you out of here if you hurt the town. Yes, sir. We are trying to find potential customers for our mascot agency. There's not a lot of money here. We hope we can change that and bring tourists back to town. Have you spoken to old Mori at the station? Not yet, sir. We'll go and see him. I'll take your word for it. I'll leave you kids to it. Your dad's cool. Don't forget to subscribe to Momo Vision. I stream every day. Okay, so she's here helping out rather than actually doing this every day of her life kind of situation. Don't suppose you want to be a mascot support hero, do you? Of course, the Momo army would love that. I can stream it, right? Heck yeah! I enjoy streaming, but doing it every day? Fuck that. I mean, I'm not allowed to say anything on that one because if I was not having so many streams get cancelled because of work and shit like that, there would only be 1 day a week that I don't stream. But like when I'm up to full power and things aren't getting in the way, I do only have 1 day of free time. And I'm very grateful to everyone in the community for being so understanding about the fact that unfortunately my day job does have to come first, and sometimes I don't keep to my schedule because I'm also disabled. I really do appreciate you all just being fucking amazing and so understanding and supportive. And so excited to see me when I do a random off-schedule stream in the middle of the day on a Saturday because I want to show you the weird mascot game I've been playing. Awesome. Gotta grow the Momo brand, right? Okay, cool. Get ready for the Momo Army's help. Oh, we got a new one. The guy who can't be on camera wants to know if there's anything we can do to help. To help the Momo army? Aren't you sweet? You really want to help us? He's on some, like, spiritual quest or something. You hear that, Momo army? These cuties are gonna help us out. Aw, the chat loves you. Okay, here's the hotness. I want to sell local produce and spread the word about the town, but I'm too busy to go exploring for new ingredients. Are you, Sweetie Pies, able to go looking for them for me? I have some in my pockets already. Of course. You got a list? Totally. Okay, listen up, cuties. I need some chives, some of those cool purple sweet potatoes, some daikon, some leeks, and some mustard greens. Here's the important bit. I want the roots intact so I can plant them. So don't just be harvesting, you hear? I want to plant them and start farming. The Momo army is moving and farming. Aw, thanks for the ultra chat, Big Sam. Any idea where we can find them? Hell yeah, the Momo army does research. The chives like lots of sunlight, so look for fields without any shade, like near the train station. There's a special daikon that bursts through the concrete near a convenience store in District S. That's a strong cropped. Heard there are some sweet potatoes growing at an abandoned farm near the entrance to town, up by the Tanuki statue. Big Zam? Close, but no cigar. The mustard greens like cool weather, so head up the mountain, maybe near the old water plant. As for the leek, Miss Matsumoto said she would give me some that she'd grown. She said to just grab the pot from the front of her house. I think we have already found something for you. Thank you! The Momo army loves you. We are very efficient. Can we speak to you off stream? No problem. We found a chive plant for you. Oh my god! You two are the best, I love you. Ah, it was nothing. So you're running the farm by yourself? Yep. Moved back here from Tokyo to help Papa Peach. Papa Peach used to handle it all, but he's been real sad ever since Nana went into the hospital. She's been ill a lot, but this one is pretty serious. And Nana is... She's my stepmom. She's from the Philippines. Nanay means mother in Filipino. Aww. She's the best. My mum died when I was just a baby peach. Papa raised me by himself until he met Nanay. The Momo army love Nanay. We go to see her in the hospital when we can. When did you move back here? About a year ago. I've been in Tokyo trying to hustle different jobs. Never been much of a learner, so I didn't go to university or anything. I just love Gyaru fashion, and Tokyo is the place to be for shopping. The chat love Gyaru style. Peaches sometimes hung out with me and Shori before she went to the city. Hell yeah! You two were too much trouble though. The Kasamachi bad bitches. Aw. Yeah, thanks for the delivery, but I gotta get back to it. Actually, before you go, now that I can start farming, I can sell you Mascot help items. I'll add more to the stock as you find more stuff. So because I've been wandering around doing all of the side quest shit without having the side quests, we now just have massive chunks of conversation to have with these characters. We found that abandoned farm and the sweet potatoes. You two are the best! Will your Nane be home soon? Hopefully by New Year. I want Papa Peach to be happy again. He worries about her so much. I moved back to help him with all the farming. I really like it. I think it might be my thing, you know? I'm studying real hard to learn how to do it. I've never done that before. Is there anything we can do to help your father? Oh, that's very sweet of you. He used to like telling tourists about the history of Kasamachi, but there's no one left here to listen. We'll see what we can do. Is my goal to talking your ear off? Papa! Not at all. These two cuties are going to help get all that old stuff you like reopened. That true? This town needs cleaning up, and we're going to be the ones to do it. Good luck to you. Look at the time! I got things to do. Thanks again, cuties! She's gonna get so fed up of us just standing there like, but wait, there's more! Pulls another vegetable out of his pockets. We picked up the leek from Mrs. Matsumoto's garden. You guys, thanks so much. Thank you for helping my girl out. We're happy to. Isn't it cool, Papa Peach? We're getting new crops to plant. I'm sorry I haven't been able to do it. Don't be silly. You're having a bad time. People always need help when they're having a bad time. It's true. Fucking love this game. It better be pulled out of his pocket and not somewhere else. Yeah, definitely. This guy is having a bad time as well, and I'm helping him. You sure you're not going to be trouble for the town? Papa, Michi is cool, don't be rude. Insert mandatory, is that a daikon in your pocket or are you just happy to see me here?
You filthy animals.
Don't worry, I'm starting a new life here. I made a mistake and now I must support my family from a distance. Oh, I'm really glad you're enjoying listening, Eagle Mustache. What models are you building? I'm gonna snooze that break, because I'm having fun and we're in the middle of a conversation. Thank you for helping Peaches. I worry I'm putting too much on her. You're so sweet, Papa. We're going to get tourists back with lots of good food and impress Nana when she gets back from the hospital. Please don't hesitate to ask if there's anything else we can do for you. You can get your sweet behinds out of here. I got work to do. Okay, we don't have the last of the town quest items for her. Let's see what she's got in Mascot Help, though. Onigiri. Ah, mustard greens. And then 2 scarecrows. Oh, very cool Eagle Mustache. I want to paint them in bright colours. I love that. I am a big fan of painting things however the fuck you like, rather than how the box tells you to, or how the internet tells you to. We even have fan art that was made by one of the community members around that point when I was talking about painting Space Marines in bright orange and giving them hazard stripes. Oh, magenta and yellow. Heck, that's gonna be beautifully bright. I would love to see that. I like hazard stripes. Me too. Me too. Okay, so we've been to see Peaches. We've met the priest. Let's go meet Meiko. We are technically progressing the plot whilst we're doing this because we're getting new clients. And the brightly coloured pride-themed Necron-tan. That is very true. I love the Necron-tan. There are some wonderful HobbyTan themed miniatures in the art reel that people have made, and genuinely, I love the fact that you've made miniaturized fan art of me. It's so sweet, and I just love seeing the creativity on display as well, because modded minis always look fab. Okay, this is the first time I've run through a sign whilst we're in this mode. And I'm loving hearing Pinky cheering in the back of the truck as we destroy shit. I said this earlier, like previous stream of this earlier, I mean. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Brace yourselves. Whee! I am talking all terrain. Little rough on re-entry, but we're okay. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. There you go. Bonk. Oh, this is a special magical K truck as well. That is a very nice jacket, Mieko. I am going to kick the break off now and we'll have a chat with Mieko when we get back. Thank you very much for sharing that, Hans. I do have one of them. I think it's the first one. Yeah, I have the first one in the art reel, so it pops up on the little TV in the top right corner sometimes. But yeah, that is so fab. I love it. Right, I will be right back. Now is a great time, everybody, to grab a drink, grab a snack, have a stretch, get some fresh air. All that good stuff. And I will see you in 3 minutes after I have done the same. Would you like to explain the RuneScape dance to people that aren't familiar?
Yeah, basically if two people were following each other, instead of what happens right now, oh no, it's working.
Yay, it's working!
This is the dance. You just have to be moving when it happens.
There you go, folks. The RuneScape dance.
I mean, you could literally stand at the basement door and wait for it to come out and just follow it. And this is the monster I was terrified of as a child.
And now we're bullying it. Hi! How you doing? That was satisfying.
One thunders your hawk.
Oh! No!
Hang!
I'm at 79%!
We've done so much work! Robbed! Yeah, we've been robbed! Yeah, that's the front door. You know what? I've had it with you lot. I'm fucking taking this with me. This is my record now. Fuck the lot of you. I'm out of here. Rude. What the? So, why? No! No! Oh my god, this is weird! All my timings are off! You fiend! You scoundrel! Oh, I think it's going back to normal. Is it? No. No, it's not. Let's go for a pineapple pizza straight off the bat and see if it's that again. If it is, then holy shit, the RNG on this game is balked today. That would be really funny.
Thank you, thank you.
What the heck? That's never happened before. Did it! I did it! Look at us go! Oh, we're so speedy now! Nyom. This is the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty. Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning high resolution, 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Sit down and watch me stream Loom today. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're all feeling refreshed. We are not streaming Loom today. We are streaming Promise Mascot Agency. And I am hyped to get back to it. Pinky, come to pay old Miyako a visit, have you? Hey, Grandma. This is Michi, my new boss. Nice to meet you. This is Pinky's grandma, who runs a cafe. That cafe that's behind her, in fact. Miyako Suzuki. If you're a friend of Pinky's, you're a friend of hers. Looked after Pinky when she needed her most. Still stuck in the Showa era, like the rest of this town. Runs the best cafe on the island. It's a pleasure to meet you. I can't believe that I'm finally meeting the janitor. Forgive me for asking, but how do you know that name? Pinky. I know all about you, Michizane. My name is Suzuki, but that's my maiden name. My name used to be Shimazu. Oh. Really? I was married to the original patriarch of your family. I used to live in the same kind of world as you, but I retired after he passed away. She's a Yakuza wife. Your matriarch and I are still very much in touch. Well. And there's there's Mob Mommy on the other side. The current matriarch. Oh, and look at Pinky in the background with the little bow. Aww. Wait, does that mean that Pinky just doesn't remember being around her dad? Because she looks very small there.
And I love how Donkey has like the proper like Elvis hairdo in this old photo, and when we know him, he's got no hair at all. I have no desire to be part of the trials and tribulations of your family, but she is my daughter-in-law, and we are very close. She's had a hard life being a woman in charge of a crime family. When my son named her as his successor, there was an uproar. Despite many in the Nakamura alliance wanting her to step down, she became their most influential leader. We still talk a lot. She has a great deal of sorrow about sending you to a town that will kill you. How much did she tell you? She told me that you made an impossible choice, that you're supposed to be dead, and that you have a big debt to repay to your boss. The Shimazu family has always put people before money. I'm glad she raised you right. She just did what she had to in the time. I must apologize. I had no idea that you were in Castle Machi. Isn't my grandma the coolest? Forgive me, I'm still trying to understand all this. Is he always this uptight? He's driving me crazy, but I'm working on him. Congratulations on reopening the agency. I'm very proud of you. I'll give your mascots work. This cafe doesn't have many customers, but maybe you can change that. Do we get to go inside? I guess not. Oh, look at the character on the sign with the little omurice in her hair. That's so cute. He does now, yes. At the very start of the game mod Hail, he didn't, because he removed his pinky during the opening cutscene after he'd dishonored the family. And it's really nice that they actually went to the effort of changing, even though it's only a little thing, that they went to the effort of changing the character art to mirror what had happened in the game. A lot of these more like visual novel type games would not bother doing something like that. A literal cutscene, bravo. Thank you. We're very grateful for any work that you can provide us. Can I ask you a favor, Grandma? Of course you can. Can you become a mascot support hero for us? A nice hot cup of coffee with a friend can solve all kinds of problems. Of course. Please call on me when a mascot needs help, and I'll do what I can. Thank you, Mrs. Suzuki. I can also whip you up some food from the cafe if you need it for mascot help items. Thanks, Grandma. We really appreciate it. Anything for you, Pinky. Aww. Is there anything we can do to help? Why do you ask? He's the janitor. All he wants to do is clean up and help. If I was supposed to be dead and exiled, I'd want to get into the wicked stuff. But this is Michi. Well, I do have a problem you two might be able to help with. I've been struggling to think of promotional menu items to attract people. Maybe I can do something based on the mascots you recruit. Pinky, if you tell Grandma who you recruit, I'll make something inspired by them, and you can come and try it. We recruited a white chocolate Shiba Inu, strawberry Shiba Inu. That's going to be an amazing dessert, isn't it? We're on it. Bless you both. Let's see if we get the stuff automatically in there. No, we don't. I spoke to Torororo. Hello! He's a passionate young man, isn't he? Night, Torpor. Thank you for hanging out. Oh god, he didn't talk to you about pixelation, did he? I've heard far worse, and seen far worse in your hiding spots. Oh, Pinky! You need to find a better place to stash your porn, kiddo! Since he's covered in grated yam, I thought I could make a grated yam and soba dish. He's not really a yam fan. No. Everyone in the cafe learned that quite quickly. So I just made a bowl of soba. That doesn't scream promotional menu item to me. Everyone liked it, so I've decided to keep it on the menu. Here, take a portion. It might help your mascots. Super standard soba. Ichigo Love came to see me about his strawberries. He said you used to make parfaits with them. Bless him, he loved those. But they didn't sell, not at the prices he charges for his produce. His strawberries are too good for this town. I think you've been a good influence on him. He seems happier now. He said that until business picks up, he's going to donate any he hasn't sold to me. I think he's hoping for publicity. I've decided to make strawberry cakes with them. We love a strawberry cake. Take a slice. See if it helps one of your mascots. No worries at all, Modhell. You take care. Thank you for being here. It's been lovely to have you, and I hope you rest well. Oh my god, that strawberry cake looks amazing and I want a piece. It does not matter who you are or where you go. This is the best strawberry cake you will ever eat. It looks really good. Any chance of some cake, Grandma? Not until you recruit some more mascots. Okay, so only those two. We need to be going. Please excuse us. Keep out of trouble. I don't know why these ones have turned red. Maybe if we leave them too long, they get angry. The reason I've gone for the further away one as the next point, seeing as that one's turned red, is because they've been on the map for longer. So maybe I should have gone for the one that's been red for longer. Ooh, no worries, Destroyer. You enjoy your food. Yeah, no, we'll go see Shiori. The game's been very good for not enforcing strict timelines on anything. But I suppose I wouldn't blame it if there was like a hidden deadline on certain things if you spend more time messing about than progressing the very beginning of the story. Ah, fuck it, we're going this way now. I don't think I've forgotten her name again. Got it! Haha! I totally intended to do that, honest. We're just gonna swap camera angles for this bit. There we go. See, we're fine. Oh, have I not done this shrine yet? Just quickly, while we're here. it looks like that's maxed out now. I've still not done a single job. I'm loving the fact that I've done so much extra stuff without having to do anything in the main plot, really, once we got here. Oh, somewhere here. Train station. Ah! My first red light is at the train station. Oh. Not got many stamps left to find either. Stamp showing that you've visited the train station. Did you see the ghost of the last passenger? Oh yes, Pinky told us that ghost story earlier, didn't she? Oh, that's the vending machine. I don't want the vending machine. I want... There we go. Kitty! Hi! Hello, welcome to Castlemachi Station. Mr. Mori and Tora. Nice to meet you. My name is Mori, and this is Tora. Which one is the actual station master? Oh, I love this. Best bit of art in the game so far. Lifelong train fan, inherited the role of station master from his father. Tora is always employee of the month, as is only right and proper. Hi, Tora. Nice to meet you. My name is Michi, and this is Pinky. It's been a long time since we last saw each other, Pinky. Time drifts by, doesn't it? I apologise for any poor behaviour that Pinky may have shown you before. Hey! Oh ho ho! That's not the case at all. She used to come to the station with young Miss Matsumoto. Trains are cool, and your dad always had some candy for us. He was always very fond of the kids who like trains. What brings you to see me after all this time? Would you like some candy? Hell yeah! No. You'll just get all hyper in the back of the truck. Oh dear. Quite the duo already, I see. That takes me back. Is Miss Matsumoto working with you again? Yeah, we're operating under a new name, the Promised Mascot Agency. How wonderful! It has been so long since the agency was open. Please forgive me for asking, but how is your friend involved? I assume you're referring to my tattoos. I have made some mistakes, and I'm here to seek redemption. He's cool. Remember the girls that used to come to town? He's with them. Well, we always want to offer a helping hand and paw to the strays that arrive in town. I love Tora so much. Thank you. I appreciate you showing kindness to a stranger like me. You'll come to learn that this town is the end of the line. It's a kind of limbo. Limbo? This is the last station on this line in more ways than one. Some spirits, outcasts and strays disembark at this town. Others are content to linger here, never making an onward journey from Castlemachi. This town is a strange place. The boundaries between realms are thinner here. I've always felt like I'm locked in a battle between good and evil, like I'm the last line of defense against a legion of unspeakable spirits. Don't suppose you want to host mascot events, do you? Oh, I wish I could. I'm sorry to say that the station has been closed for a while now. Why? I believe the mayor sabotaged the tourism industry here in order to strengthen his case for receiving the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund. He conspired with the train company to shut the line down due to lack of customers. Oh, look at Tora! Look how angry they look! His plan worked, and the town received the funds. However, the last train pulled out of this station still hasn't returned. Why are you still here? I'm trying to keep the station maintained and in good shape. I was born in this town, and my father was the station master before me. I've always loved this station and the trains that visited. I used to play here a lot while he was working. Stations connect us to each other. The world turns, as do the wheels on a train carriage. I don't have a lot to remember my father by, so I want to keep this station as nice as I can. How do we get the train line running again? I apologise, but I don't think we can. This guy doesn't like being told he can't do something. We'll get it sorted. Let me bottom line it for you. We need customers. If you promise to give our mascots work, we'll help you get this station open again. You would do that for us? We need to make a success of this business, and there ain't no crusty old geezers that can stop us. I apologise for needing to lean on you for help. I'm ashamed that I have not been able to live up to my father's memory. I'm sure your father is very proud of you for keeping the station alive as much as you can. Thank you. Aww. What about being a mascot support hero? Oh, I'm too old for that. Come on, you'd be a great hero. You're used to making sure things run on time and directing people and stuff. Mascots need some help with that. They need an authority figure in white gloves giving them a bit of direction. You mean the role would be similar to directing train arrivals and departures? I bet you're itching to tell people which line to stand behind. Well then, I'll give it a try. I'll see if I can conduct them to success. Awesome! You'll have a great time. I'm sure the boss will help as well. Is there anything else we can do to help? Why do you ask? We're cleaning up this town, getting some dreams back on track. Are you sure? I do have something I need some help with. This is Tora. I've had her for a few years. She was a stray that started hanging around the station. I fed her and she decided not to leave. A couple of years ago, she had a litter of kittens. They all eventually took off and we haven't seen them in a while. If you see them, would you be able to bring them back? And that's what the cats are all about. How will we know which are Tora's? They all have the same hats. Hopefully you should be able to find them. Any idea where they are? People have told me that they've seen the cats in District S, near the mines and hot spring resort, up at Momo Farm, and in the old town. I love cats. We'll see what we can do. So now that this is the only quest we've had that we couldn't do anything with until we'd been given the quest. And I like the fact that it's because it's a living thing we're dealing with. We don't fuck around with the cats until we know we have to. Makes bento boxes every day. I'm happy to make more. Please feel free to buy as many as you'd like. Oh wow, that looks really nice. I know we can't see it very clearly, but it looks really nice. A bento box full of delicious food, normally eaten on train journeys, but it's an invigorating treat anytime. Okay. Oh no, I already checked that one, didn't I? On to our next destination. Oh, CD. Straight to the sea. I really do love the soundtrack for this game. I'm gonna have to see if it's available on Spotify or YouTube or something. Because I could quite happily listen to it all the time. It's so varied and so chill. Just nice to have on. I think it'd be nice to paint too as well. Oh, she's over here. Look at all of our mascots. Hey, boss man. How you doing? I'm good, thank you for asking. How are you? I'm great. So happy I've got this job. Thank you for your help finding mascots around town. What can I help with? What did you want to talk about? Got a town quest? Is there anything I can do to help you? Help me? Nah, I've got something for you to do though. You enjoying our little town? I'm not used to being in the countryside. The air feels nicer here than in the city. Heck yeah, it does. You taking in the sights? I've been showing him around. Awesome. I think it'd be really rude if you came to a new town and didn't take in the sights. Don't you agree? Sure. Why don't you participate in the stamp rally around town? A stamp rally? Oh, we've already been doing that. Think you're better than a stamp rally, you goddamn city boy? You want to take a trip to the bottom of the ocean? Okay, most of the soundtrack is chill. Yeah, Michi, you think you're better than us? That isn't what I was saying. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. Good. You better watch your attitude. Yeah, watch it, Michi. Said I'm sorry. Anyway, there are stamp rally points all around town. Go and get a few and then come back and see me so I can check out your progress. I've been working on the stamp rally. Nice, good exploring. What do you think of our little town? You can tell it has been through a lot. Yeah, the years haven't been kind to Kasumachi. Have you lived here all your life? Why? You got a problem with that? Yeah, Michi, got a problem? Not at all, I'm just asking. I'm not some high-flying city girl. I've always lived here. The city isn't all it's cracked up to be. What do you mean? The city can be lonely despite it being full of people. People don't need each other or help each other much anymore. My brother and sisters all went to different cities to go to university and start their careers. I never saw the point of university. Me neither. I didn't have the opportunity to go, but I wouldn't have gone anyway even if I did. Why couldn't you go to university? My parents weren't my biggest fans. I was kicked out of the house when I was quite young, and I became a delinquent. I became a thug without a home. I got into a lot of trouble. I got lucky though. When I was at my lowest, I was recruited into the Shimazu family. I finally had a family and work that didn't need an education. I'm not sure a criminal enterprise counts as work. It could work to help my new I could work to help my new family, that's all that matters. I think you're right, boss man. Me and Mum might not have a lot, but we work hard together. Now go and find more stamps. What do you know about the Tanuki statue? The Tanuki sees everyone that comes to town and warns the mountain spirits when no good Yakuza scum have arrived. No good? Not my words, boss man. That's how the legend goes. There are all sorts of spirits in these hills. I heard that a bunch of Tanuki yokai shapeshifted into that statue after they felt like Yakuza were waging war on their home. They tell the other spirits when a Yakuza comes to town so that they can inflict the town's protective curse on you. A bunch of smaller ones showed up not long after. Where did this legend come from? I don't know. Just what everyone says. And you believe it? Why wouldn't I? Legends are for a reason. When did the Tanuki appear? I don't know, before I was born, I think. Apparently, it just appeared one day. Yeah, it was the talk of the town one day. It isn't every day that a shapeshifter suddenly appears and starts giving people the stink eye. What? You think that's weird? You think because yokels have dumb legends? Not like your city legends, right? Think you're some big hotshot, huh? I didn't say that. Whatever. Go find more stamps. Wow, that escalated quickly. How did you get to know Pinky? Everyone knows Pinky. We grew up together. She was trying to hustle young kids for money in the park. And we ran a scheme together. Isn't Pinky 10 years older than you? Yeah. And you were hustling little kids? Well, I mean... Hey, you're a bad guy too. You ruin people's lives with bad loans and then break their bones when they can't pay. Children don't have bank accounts. You need better targets. Don't worry, we didn't make enough from the kids, so we started targeting the delinquents in the school. And tourists. And businessmen that came to town. Businessmen? Yeah, like salesmen and real estate people that thought buying up property in a haunted town would be a good idea. Some of those men showed their true colours when they had a trip away from their wives. Sick freaks. They deserved it. They gave in to temptation, and once Pinky busts in wielding a camera and a knife, their wallet's open. Oh my god, Pinky. Good grief. Don't worry, boss. Pervert's gotta pay. Well, Pinky. Well. Then when Pinky took over the Mascot business, I became the Mascot handler. I'm just glad we're working together again. I'm glad you're working for us, Shiori. What? We couldn't do this without you. Aw, boss man. You're the best. Now stop being mushy and find more stamps. Fair enough. Okay, so we've only got one more step in her quest to do. Because I've been hunting stamps down today as well. You have any ideas about business opportunities for the agency? What did you learn in your business class about the best type of income, Pinky? Passive income! Do something once, get paid constantly! Exactly. We can expand to other towns. I can't leave this town. That's the best bit. You don't need to. We're going to take work in other towns and then subcontract it out to mascots already in those towns. This works differently to the mascots you manage here. We need to put some money down to convince locations in other towns to let us do business there. Then we need to pay an upfront cost to mascots in those towns to convince them to work for us. Once you have some mascots on locations, you need to assign those mascots to the location. Locations cost money every day, so you need to assign enough mascots to each location to balance the cost and then make some profit. The mascots are paid by the location, so we don't need to pay them. Any money they make minus their share is transferred directly to us at midnight every day. Passive income! I sweet-talked a friend of my mum's that runs some ramen stalls to let us send mascots there without having to pay the upfront cost. I also found some mascots who are out of work and convinced them to join us without the upfront cost. They'll earn from the work you give them. That's very enterprising of you. It's all about your connections and tone of voice. You can manage all of this in the Subcontract tab in the Jobs section of the Management menu. In there, you can hire new subcontractor mascots, buy access to new locations, and assign the mascots to the locations. Check it out. Okay, we are now also capable of subcontracting. Good to know. Subcontractors offer a new revenue stream. You can manage mascots in other towns without leaving Castle Machi. In return for buying access to locations and recruiting subcontractor mascots, you'll be able to increase your daily income. One location is available for free, and you've got some subcontractors ready to work. Buy the location, assign the subcontractors, and start earning. Let's see who we've got. We've got Convenience Croc and Mama Bakuhatsu. There we go. Plus 100 yen daily income. 100,000 yen even. Nice. We're going to leave that for a little bit. Oh, more cutscene. Boss man, I've got a confession. Sorry I didn't mention this before, but I hecked up. What is it? Well, you're going to want to get more subcontractor mascots because you've got no way of contacting them, right? Go on. Well, I'd been working real hard and got some business cards for potential mascots for you, but... Chiori? God damn it, I dropped them, okay? They blew away in the goddamn wind. Now they're scattered all over town. So if we want to find more subcontractors and earn more passive income, we need to find these business cards and then hire them through the subcontractor menu. Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page, boss man. Glad I could help. Don't look like that, Michi. Just go and find these business cards. For fuck's sake. Why do I have to do it? You're the one that fucking dropped them. I got other shit to be doing. So we're gonna go inside. Because I've got upgrades to try and buy and all sorts of other things for us to look into. Hey, look, we've got mascots in the building now. Let's see what everything looks like now we have staff. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. They all look like they're very difficult. Oh no. One skull and crossbones is easy. Fair enough. What have we got down here? Required fame level 7. Okay. So these are all things that are locked out for us at the moment. That's fine. And we need a mascot with the glasses mascot icon for this one. Do we have one of those? Yes, Tofu. Okay. So let's send Tofu. Licky face means food mascot. Cutie face. Ah, okay, cutie face is actually cute mascots. And we have Kofun for that. I think Kofun's very cute. Love mascot. Right, okay. What have we got left? Oh, Raijin's got special stuff. Now, we can send Raijin on one of these jobs, because we don't have to meet the character criteria. That just nets as a bonus. But a bonus isn't necessarily a bad thing. That's a book one. I think that Raijin would actually do quite well in Kawaii Oni. So we've sent everybody out on jobs. What upgrades can we afford, if any? None. Okay, all the upgrades are 20,000 yen and we have 13,000 yen. So can't do any upgrades right now. But once everybody's come back from their jobs, we might actually be able to do those. So that's nice. We can clean this up, so we'll clean it up. What's up with the broom anyway? The boss gave it to me. Wow, I always thought she gave better presents. It was after the big earthquake. We were sent out to clean up. The community was hurt, buildings were destroyed. You don't see as many Yakuza looking after the local community now, as they've all been pushed underground. The boss just handed me this broom and told me to clean up. I never thought my job was done, so I carried on. Well, I guess you can clean up this agency then. Thanks, Pinky. Ah, and that's how we upgrade Pinky. By upgrading the... Ooh, what happens when we clear our mind? Why are we up here? Taking in the view and clearing our heads. We've got a lot of work to do. So let's get to it. Waiting is wasting. Just breathe for a second. Think you could land a kickflip off here? Good grief. Oh, this is nice. So we've got all these like nice relaxing moments that we can have, which Pinky is going to ruin every time, I assume. What is my dad like to work with? He's a legend in the Shimazu family. Matriarch Shimazu says that is the voice and heart. She guides the way. Don makes it happen. What does that make you? The boss's tool. I see a lot of him in you. Don't you dare. You both do a good job of taking care of the business side of things. You ain't sweet-talking me by comparing me to my dad. Try another tactic, Buttercup. Oh, okay, we ruined that one. I heard the janitor sold his soul in exchange for the strength to enact his revenge on everyone who wronged him. Is that true? I didn't need to sell my soul. The demon was already inside me. Those were my younger days, before I had guidance and a purpose. What about the demon? He's there if the boss needs it. Well. Oh, we can relax with Tofu. Aww. I love Tofu. I'm still worried that Shuri is going to put me in a hot pot. You'll be fine. Oh, poor Tofu. Okay, we've run out of things to do in the relaxing space. That's fine. I don't know why it's still showing that as being, there being a thing we can do there when there's not. Got all the different nail arts I found for Pinky over the course of the day. I think I'm gonna put the safety sign on. When will they be back? 6 hours left, 6 hours left, 6 hours left. Okay. So we'll head on out. While they're off on their jobs. You just sent a mascot on their first job in our glorious rise to the top of the business world. Jobs take a certain amount of time to complete. During that time, the mascot is unavailable for any other work. Shiori will get them to the job location and run the event on behalf of the client. You can't take them to the event because you're supposed to be dead and the events are streamed online. Hopefully everything will go well. But if it does go sideways, Shiori will give you a call to let you know. You might have noticed the job had a stamina requirement. Events drain a mascot's stamina. If a mascot has low stamina, they can still go to jobs but are more likely to get in trouble. Stamina will replenish over time, so it's your call. Let them rest or keep them working. That will make sense? Yeah, makes sense. I got it. Let's head out. Let's have a look at our map. Oh, we've got a new mascot we can recruit over here. Let's pop and see Endo. On our way, though. I also need to go see the mechanic because we've not met the mechanic yet. Let's go mechanic first. Then we'll meet the mascot. Then we'll go see Endo. Because Endo should have another job for me. Oh, wrong button. Yes, Ichigo needs help. Boss man, we got trouble. I'm on a job and this damn mascot has caused a mess. Here's the deal. If a mascot gets in trouble on a job, you need to decide whether you want to help them or not. You can choose to ignore the cry for help, but that's not very cool. If you help them, you'll need to choose which heroes will be best to get them through their hour of need. All the mascot events are streamed online, so I'll send you a link and you can watch the show. When the mascot gets in trouble, just choose which heroes to use. If the heroes manage to help the mascot, they'll get your mascot out of trouble and everyone goes home happy. If you don't help or the heroes fail, the mascot will still complete the job, but the client won't pay as much. The mascot will also be unhappy and get fewer stat boosts since they messed up. Anyway, boss man, that's the deal. Want me to go through it again? No, I'm okay with that. Let's see what it looks like when we actually do it. Alrighty, thanks boss man. Pinky will show you the live stream. Okay. Welcome to another Mascot event live stream.
Hi.
I'm your host for today. It's Mike Miller. I may be in the studio in Tokyo, but I'm hosting every live stream of every mascot event in every town. Promise Mascot Agency has opened and their mascots are already out doing events.
Hi.
Every event starts with the mascot handler introducing the mascot to the crowd. Promise Mascot Agency's mascot handler is getting the audience warmed up and ready for Ichigo Love to make their entrance. Awesome! I hope this audience is hungry. Ichigo Love is going to serve something up. Ichigo Love appears to be having some trouble. We've got a faulty stove. Uh-oh. This is bad. They should have known better than to just hit the machine. Okay, so we've got Ichigo Love versus the stove fire. Mascots can get into trouble on jobs. Oh my god, they've got a photo of actual tofu there. Oh my god. To get the maximum rewards, they'll need to overcome the obstacle. Defeat the obstacle by reducing its health. A mascot's stats will deal damage first. Make sure your mascots are happy, popular, and motivated will increase the damage given. Oh wow, that is not a lot of... Now your heroes will help the mascot. Each hero deals damage to the obstacle. They all have strengths and weaknesses to different obstacle types. Each hero card costs an action to play. You start the game with 2 actions and lose when you run out of actions if you haven't defeated the obstacle. Oh geez. Try playing one of your cards. Okay. Some cards give you extra actions or let you draw more cards when you play them. Try to play combinations of cards that give you enough actions and cards to defeat the obstacle and save the day. If you don't like the cards you've been drawn, you can mulligan your hand. A mulligan will return all your cards to the deck, shuffle and redraw. A new hand might give you cards you need to win. The hero card costs 1 action, so your remaining actions have been reduced by 1. You now have 1 action remaining. Play your next card. Oh, is that... Did that work? Yay, it worked. Success! Hooray! Ichigo Love fixed it. The vile vomit of the machine has been stopped. Well done for saving this mascot event. Okay, that's fine. A success! Let's have a look. So, base rewards, they got 21,700 yen. Is that popularity, the little finger? I think it might be. Or viewers, something like that. Oh, that must be agency fans or something. And then the mascot got bonuses because an incident occurred. They got a popularity bonus. They're happy. I don't know what the LS stands for. I guess that's like it was completed. Good mascot type match. Wanted food. Got an extra 2,169 yen for that. And Ichigo took their almost 5,000 yen cut. So we made a nice tidy profit off of that event. And we got a passive buff from all the shrines that I've cleaned of another 2,387 yen. So we've actually almost paid Ichigo's cut just in, like, bonuses. So that's really good. Hey boss, since this is the first job one of your mascots has completed, I showed you the detailed results. Future results of completed jobs will appear in the completed jobs section of the management menu, so they don't keep interrupting your driving. Please review them at your leisure. Oh, I like that. Okay boss, that's our first mascot job done. We're hurtling towards our dream now. When a job is completed, you will get rewards like money, new fans, and mascots improve their popularity. They may also get some life satisfaction. Neat. I need to tell you about something extremely important. Go on. If you're ever not sure what to do, you can hit the big old Ask Pinky button. I've got loads of advice and thoughts on what you can do to improve the business. However, I've discovered people have an extreme distaste for my unsolicited opinion, so I now only give advice when you press that button. Oh, thank you, Pinky. That's very thoughtful of you. Don't forget about that button if you're wandering about this whole of a town without any idea what to do. Have you got it? Use the Ask Pinky button at any time you're not sure what to do. It's just above your minimap. I got it. Anytime I don't know what to do, I'll use the Ask Pinky button that's just above the minimap. Good! Some people still haven't used it despite me telling them quite clearly that they should. Don't be like that, Michi. Let's go make some money and get you back in Shimazu's good books. Oh, I hit the wrong button. But at least I know where I am now. Let's go fishing while we're here. Nothing like chilling by a river. Shame it isn't a paying job. Hey, we got a knife! I wonder if we have to find multiple knives and each one of them is going to be a level up for Sumire. Oh, I wasn't close enough. There we go. Whoa. The mechanic here is really handsome. I love a man in overalls. Let's see what he can do for your truck. It doesn't need anything doing to it. Whatever you say. Oh, Raijin needs help. Okay. Yes, we want to help Raijin.
Hi.
It's Mike Miller. Welcome to another event livestream, Mascot fans. Let's see what Raijin-kun from Promise Mascot Agency can do. Here we go. Raijin-kun is getting ready to approach the audience. Even more grass, I see. This is the moment that takes... Oh dear. I missed that bit of text. Oh dear. Oh no! He's stuck! He's stuck! Oh no, Raijin-kun is stuck. What a small door. How is a mascot supposed to fit through that? This mascot event is the most important thing in the world. We need heroes. Raijin-kun versus normal-sized door. Okay, this is a shoes one. Nice one, Pinky. And Bear-chan! Save us, Bear-chan! Yay! Normal sized door overcome. Wow, what a success! Raijin-kun managed to defeat the door. Those heroes really helped. We will not submit to the tyranny of small doors. Good job, Raijin-kun. The power of heroes really is something. I genuinely am adoring these little, like, card battler mini games that we've got going on here. I am understanding why people say this shouldn't work, but it really does. Oh, what kind of grave error have you made? Or is it a gravy error? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Puppies! Hey, get back here! Oh man. What the heck's happening here? They took my invention plans. I'm sorry, can I help you folks? Oh dear. What was in the salad? Like, is it something that you can balance out with a bit more pasta or something like that? I have 2 pasta bowls. I mean, that doesn't sound like a problem to me. We're from the newly opened Promise Mascot Agency. My name is Michi, and this is Pinky. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Jose Fujikawa. He dreams of drift racing. The happiest guy in town and a loving family man. Looks like he could build anything. Ooh, that sounds really nice, Destroyer. What just happened? The mountain spirits are angry with me. Those foxes just took all of my invention plans. The spirits are angry with you? I like spooky stuff, and years ago I read some strange rumors about Kasamachi on the internet. I went to investigate, and ever since, the spirits have been angry with me. Those foxes keep taking stuff from me. That's messed up. It's okay. Life is full of ups and downs. I just need to offer something to the spirits. I'm sorry, you're probably not here to listen to me talk about this. What did the foxes take? Well, I'm a mechanic in my day job, but I also like to tinker in my own time. I came up with a few different methods to modify vehicles in new ways. Go on. Well, these aren't really legal. We ain't narcs. Well, I found a new way to squeeze more performance out of old-style engines, like the one in your truck. I also invented some stranger modifications, a launcher system controlled from the cab, and a glider mode. Hold on. You said you can make it glide? Oh yes, and act like a boat on water. I mean, it already does that, but it's not supposed to. I actually really appreciate that the game doesn't punish you for getting into the water before you've got the water upgrade, because I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, I didn't know that, Hans. Like, I knew the www, but I didn't know that people started referring to it as grass. That's neat. Thank you for the knowledge. If I got those plans back, I could make your truck go faster, let you launch projectiles, and mod it to travel by sea and air. Very efficient, but not entirely legal. Hey. You learn interesting things in the strangest of places sometimes. Nothing wrong with that. That all sounds perfect. This old truck is a piece of junk, and it's about time it had some upgrades. You leave my truck alone. My truck is fine. It doesn't need upgrading. I don't have whatever brain virus you have that makes you think that, so trust me when I say, wrong. This truck can barely make it up a hill. It definitely can't pick up hot babes or compete in drift races. We don't need to do either of those things. Shut up, Michi. I know that you've replaced intimate companionship in your life with loving this truck, but it's not cool. You need help, and if you ask me, I didn't. We need to put more nitrous boost in here, get some kind of railgun to destroy obstacles, and make this piece of junk amphibious. No worries at all, Eagle Mustache. Thank you for hanging out tonight. I hope you rest well. We should probably finish up soon as well, because I have another stream to do in 12 hours. No, we don't. I'm also fighting an ad break, so railguns are always a welcome addition indeed. Jose, if we find your invention plans and let you experiment on this old banger, can we count on you to be a client of the Promised Mascot Agency? Pinky. Michi, I'm doing business here. Sure, my kids love mascots. Besides, this place definitely needs a boost in business. We specialize in tuning drift cars. People from all over Kyushu come to see us. How are you going to catch the foxes, though? You leave that to us, sweet stuff. Don't suppose you want to be a mascot support hero, do you? I'm sure Mr. Fujikawa has more important things to do. A hero? Well, I am used to running around after my kids. They're little terrors. Sure, I'll be a hero for you. It's the least I can do if you're going to give me a chance to try out my inventions. Wonderful. Is there anything else we can do to help? Help with what? This guy just loves offering to help people. He's really taken to trying to make this town better. So if you've got some shopping or laundry or whatever, just let him know. Haha, well, I do have something I need some help with. I'm a fan of the ghost stories here in Castlemachi. Ah, that's what we're picking the ghost stories up for. There are so many legends and strange tales. I collect lots of occult stuff about the town, like newspaper articles and magazines. One of my favourite ghost hunters came to town a few years ago to research some locations. She found out a lot of information. Unfortunately, she lost some of her notes in town. I really want to find them, but I don't have time since I'm so busy with work and my family. Could you please try and find them for me? Do you have a list of places? I do! They were about the haunted tunnel, the apartment block with the red lights inside, District S, the train station girl, and the Tsuchinoko. I think I have all of those. Do you know about any of these, Pinky? I've heard of them, but I don't know the details. By the way, what's a Tsuchinoko? Oh my god, are they going to teach people that don't know what they are? Yes, they are! I love this. I mean, I know, because, hang on. I don't really have time for this, but I don't care. This is a Squishmallow snake that was gifted to me by Snipe and Wib because it looks like a Tsuchinoko, because it's got this tiny little tail and it's a stumpy little boy because of the way that Squishmallows are designed. But they saw it and they knew immediately that I would absolutely adore him because he doesn't look like a normal snake, he looks like a Tsuchinoko. And I do love my cryptids. I think his name's Herman, if I remember rightly. He is super cute, isn't he? It's a mythical snake that supposedly lives in Japan. Do you want us to catch a snake? Not at all. I don't want to disturb the creature. I just want Miss Noguchi's notes on it. Miss Noguchi? She's the ghost hunter I mentioned. Maybe you've seen her on TV? I can't say that I have. We'll see if we can find these notes for you. Can I get through all of his town quest stuff before we have to finish up? We found the notes about the haunted tunnel. Ah, I'm especially interested in this one. It combines my passions of racing and ghost stories. I only know there was a big accident in the tunnel with some racers. Let me see what the notes say. Yes, this is a sad story. According to Miss Noguchi's notes, this town used to be a hotspot for street races. The winding road from the mountain summit has great twists and turns for drift racers, and the competition used to be quite fierce. The town was home to the Kasamachi Red Liners, and other teams would come to challenge them. They developed a rivalry with the Kyushu Death Kissers. This rivalry lasted for years and culminated in the ferocious race that ended all racing in the town forever. Is that the big accident that happened? Every car from both teams raced down the mountain at once. The lust for battle couldn't be contained. The lead car from the Red Liners spun out of control in the tunnel. Every car behind them crashed into each other and the tunnel walls. There was a huge fire and most of the racers lost their lives. There were weird noises in the tunnel. Yes, those are the walls of the ghosts, the wails of the ghosts of the drivers that died in the tunnel. Miss Noguchi said she tried an exorcism ritual, but it was blown back by an intense gust of heat. Wow. She thinks that the battle lust of the racers is too much to exorcise, and the spirits will remain trapped there. What an amazing ghost story. Thank you for finding these notes. No problem. Thanks so much for finding this. We found this notebook up by some creepy looking apartments. Creepy might be underselling it a bit. Yes, I love those apartments. They're so spooky, aren't they? Why is Jose just me? Let me read Miss Noguchi's notes. I'm sorry for being so excited. This is a very sad story. Those are old mine worker apartments. They don't look like they've been lived in for a very long time. Apparently after the mine disaster, some families still lived in them. Most of the families lost people during the accident, but one family hadn't been working in the mines that day. They had been away from town visiting relatives. When they returned home, they were overcome with grief at losing so many friends. The husband wallowed in guilt. Miss Noguchi found out that the apartment started to decay at an unnatural rate. What's up with the red windows? Apparently that's the apartment block that the family who avoided the disaster lived in. That family were consumed by guilt. Their neighbours hated them since they had all lost family members. One night the family all took their own lives by hanging. That's dreadful. Miss Noguchi says that after that, hanging nooses started appearing from the ceilings in the other apartments. That's when everyone finally abandoned the apartments and moved away from town. When the apartments were completely abandoned, the windows in what became known as the cursed block started emanating a red light. That's messed up. I'm glad to have read these notes and know more. That is truly a sad story. Thanks so much for finding this. We found this notebook about the train station girl. Amazing. I've been looking forward to this one. Ah, I heard the rumour about this ghost. Apparently when the train line was shut down, there was only one passenger on the last train to leave Kasamachi. She was a quiet girl. She didn't let anyone get close enough to her to get to know her. She got on the last train and no one ever saw her again. Did she just move away? Miss Noguchi said that she left all of her possessions in her apartment. The landlord eventually had to throw them all out. He couldn't contact her. Maybe she just ran away. Apparently people thought the same, but then she started appearing at the station. People would catch glimpses of her waiting on a platform for trains that would never come. Miss Noguchi told me she spoke to a man who tried speaking to the girl on the platform when he was a young boy. He asked where she was going and she said a station name. When the boy asked his mother where that station was, his mother said it didn't exist. When he got older, he tried to find the station on a map, but couldn't. That's creepy. Let's never get on a train here, Michi. I agree. That's all Miss Noguchi was able to find out about the train station girl. We found Miss Noguchi's notes about the Tsuchinoko. Wonderful. Did you see the creature? We didn't. That is a shame. Let me see what Miss Noguchi found out. She didn't manage to find it either. She spoke to a number of people that claimed to see it, but didn't manage to find the creature herself. Does she think it's actually real? She does. She says that the sightings are all credible. In some cases, she found tracks that could belong to the creature. Someone said they saw it in their garden recently, and their plants looked as if they had been pushed apart by something wide. That isn't the most convincing thing I've ever heard. That's what makes this so exciting. So many possibilities are out there. These notes didn't offer any concrete evidence, but I'm still very happy. Thanks so much for finding this. And that's the end of his quest. We have completed so many side quests today and barely done any of the plot. This has been a very good day for me. I'll come to you, give me a call, and I'll head right over. You keep pretty weird hours. Won't your wife be mad? She puts up with me. I love her. I always get something in my head that I want to do, and she just lets me do it. Well, alrighty then. Sounds like they have a good relationship. Oh, that's just the new clients popping up. Okay, we're all good. So we're gonna save. I'm actually gonna double the saves up, because what I will probably do is play some more off stream, but then I'll keep where we were up to on stream in this separate save slot. Because that way, if I accidentally progress the plot, I've got this to go back to, and I know where the next plot progression point is and can, like, avoid it, basically. But we are going to finish up there. I think this has been a very productive little stream. Thank you so much everyone for coming along today. This has been so much fun. I know it wasn't what was originally scheduled for today, but I know everybody that was there for the stream earlier in the day was really enjoying their time with this, and I'm definitely enjoying my time with it. I've got another stream in a little under 12 hours. We will be starting a playthrough of Kathy Rain, which was on my to-do list but was requested by Torpor, so has been bumped up the list. So we're starting Kathy Rain today, however you want to see that. And I'm very much looking forward to it. It's a very well received point and click adventure game with thriller elements, as in the genre, not the song. But yeah, I'm quite hyped for it. I'm also hyped to get back to this because I'm really enjoying this, but we'll see where we can squeeze that in. Maybe a cheeky Thursday stream if Dee's not busy. If Dee's busy. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm going to find somebody to send you lovely folks over to, and then I am going to go and relax before bed. Let's see who we've got. Let's go and see. Let's go and see Danger. We've not seen Danger in a little while. So we're going to go and see with Danger. If you aren't pulled through with the raid but do want to join in, there is a link to Danger's channel that HobbyTan is about to post. There we go. Right. I've told you when I'm going to be live next. And what I'll be doing. So all that's left for me to do is say thank you everyone for coming along once again. Special thank you to Snipewib and Longfang for the raid earlier. Hopefully I will see you in 12 hours-ish. But until I do see you next, I want you lovely folks to take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your fucking brooms and have a wonderful rest of your weekend, however you're spending it. Now, go say hi to Danger for me.